Hello,
I started.
everybody. Oh, fuck.
That was like, sorry, that was like...
It's okay.
You're psyched him out! What the fuck?
We're rolling. We're rolling with
3,
it.
2, 1,
Hey,
and then
folks.
he waited for like 3 seconds. That's not my fault.
I'm sorry. It's okay, though. We're rolling with it. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Act 2, Session 37 of Mariana's Trident. It's been a little bit since we've been able to get an episode out. Very sorry about that. But we've been doing But we have been doing Elephant interludes and some other things, so it's chill, I hope. Okay. Oh boy, we are all gonna be so rusty. Not seeing so many of our meow meows in 2 months. Okay.
So many of our meow meows.
Yeah. Come on, they're all our meow meows. I don't think that's up for debate anymore. It's been 4 years. Anyway. God, I feel so rusty. Like, I don't feel like I know how to fucking start one of these anymore. So, the party, we'll say, is just getting back on the ship, which I suppose would actually be like a little bit of a pain, given that I believe you took the ship with you, so you'd have to re-put it out on the water, and then, like, climb up onto it. But you do so. The first of you to get on, probably Doc, is able to just let down a rope for the others, and it makes the rest of it much easier. And you make your way back up on the ship with, frankly, an obscene amount of gold in tow. But you do so. Are you folks just going to head your way straight home?
Probably.
Alrighty.
I don't know if there's anything we could do on the water, so...
Also, Alifon, you're missing...
First
off, you're not Alifon yet.
I'm
And second off,
changing
you're
my
missing your
name
emoji.
in a second. Yes, 1 second.
Incredible. Also, you're missing your emoji. Fix it. Anyway.
Oh, chill out.
I
It's
had
not
to
that
remember
deep.
I had to remember how to spell Phoenix.
No, me too. I mean, you saw me absolutely butcher it in our DMs at least 3 times before you started saying it, and I corrected myself.
No, I think I butchered it in DMs, though. I think I switched the Y and the E.
Oh, fuck. Did you make me say it wrong?
I think I did.
Oh, incredible. It
Yeah,
doesn't
I did.
matter.
Oh, no, no, wait, was it? No, I was right. I was right.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Okay.
Right.
Doesn't matter.
Oh
Doesn't
my
matter.
god.
You folks don't have anything you want to do? You just want to truck straight on home?
I think so.
Alright.
Something happens.
Yeah.
Swear to God,
Torture.
nothing better happen on sea again.
Okay, let me get out the percentile dice.
Oh my god.
There we go. I'm just kidding. Nothing happens. You guys, you have an uneventful journey home. I'm not rolling the percentile dice. We've seen what happens when I do that, and we're not doing
Everything
it
goes to shit. It gets destroyed and we all cry.
Fucking like 10 session side plot that like irreversibly changes the course of the campaign. Anyway, it is a very long and fortunately boring trip home, which I think is something that, despite how dull it is, you might be thankful for after everything that's happened recently. And eventually, you find yourself back on the docks of the Assembly. However, as you're as you're coming in on the Assembly, I forget who has the highest passive perception here. I believe it's Cole.
I think it's Stefan, actually.
No,
I
it's
think Cole
Cole.
doesn't actually have perception proficiency, so it may actually be someone else. Is it Alifon?
It's
Wait,
not.
Alifon's not here.
Usually, yeah. I was gonna say.
Shit, Alifon's not
I have
here.
1 eye.
Right. Okay, well, we'll say it's Cole for now.
I don't know who I'm playing right now. So
That's fair. We'll say it's Cole for now, but as you're just coming in and getting closer to the docks, Cole, you would notice that the skyline of the Assembly looks a little different. There are a number of towers that, dot the skyline of the Assembly. As you're getting there, actually, the sun is a little low in the sky, and so it's kind of backlit, and so you just see the silhouette. And you notice that up near the top of the Assembly, one of the highest towers, looks like it's tilted about 10 degrees to the right.
Huh.
What?
It's just a little tilted.
You're a little tilted.
It's leaning Tower of Pisa style.
Why is it? I'm not imagining that. Am I? Is that tower like tilted
What's
a little bit?
what's going
Oh,
on?
you're right.
That one.
Oh.
Is it?
Tilted,
You all see it. It's definitely tilted.
Like, imagine
That
if we're
is-
all, like, turning our heads, like, to match it. Like, huh.
Huh.
Is that tower tilted, or are all the other ones tilted the other way? Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, I still
We
lack
need to go. I want to go
perception,
ask
but
about that immediately when we get here, you
yeah.
guys. We gotta go find someone he'll know. Arya, maybe?
Maybe I was about to say maybe Alphon has heard something.
Hmm.
Oh,
True.
that is true.
I
All
might want to
right.
ask her first, honestly.
Well, when you guys all dock, I think this is where I'm going to be taking my leave for now. I'm going to be on the assembly for... I have a couple deals, but I'm not going to be here for a long time. So...
Okay, maybe we'll see you around.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll
If
see
you
you
seek my
around. Thank
business,
you.
I am around. Of course.
Okay. And you guys
Because
make
you
it to the
still haven't
docks.
added an emoji to
Uneventfully.
your name.
Shut up. I'm gonna change it in a minute anyway.
Yeah, it's true. You guys make it to the docks. I would say you dock yourself, but it's more like you all get off the ship and then just take it with you.
Box.
Mhm.
And
Bucks.
Phoenix goes on their merry way. Where are you guys headed?
Greta's, I think.
Yeah,
Just
Greta's.
to pick up Alphon.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'd like to go see Alphon.
You strut back over to Greta's house, which is not too close, but close-ish to the tower. And as you get closer, you can definitely tell. Yep, that's. It's not just like a trick of the light or anything. It's very much tilted. But you
I
make
let
it
her
back
see
to
it
the
a bit
house.
close so I can see it.
You make it back
Looks
to the
like
house,
it's gonna
and
fall over.
Great.
who opens the door for you? But a certain purple tiefling. Alphon, can you describe?
Yes. Okay. So
Yeah, because
through, I think
things
it's
have
been
changed a little.
2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. I've only been
It's
gone
been
for
about 2
2
weeks.
weeks.
You just got back, to be clear. Like, you have
Alphon.
not talked to anybody else in the house yet. You just got back.
Alphon looks, first thing, kind of looks a little singed. Like, just, like, first things first. Like the tips of her hair are, like, just slightly burnt. Like, there's just... And another thing to speak about her hair is that there are more white streaks now. Yay! Other than that, you spot, like, she's a little burnt. There's a little bit of bruises, that she has on her body. But other than that,
Hi, Alphon. Did you get a haircut?
Alphon,
it's
are
more
you
like singed.
What in the world happened when we were gone?
Okay, do you want to sit down and talk
One
about
second,
this?
can I? Yeah, can I? To Cinder, can I
Yes.
use my fucking oh my gosh, what's it called? Divine Sense, really quick.
Yes. I just need to check exactly what Divine Sense does. I know it pretty well, but I
Lets
want to
me
make
see
sure before
yeah.
Let's you see the ghosts.
Yeah. Your ghost vision. The location. Yeah. Now it's just location, so you don't, see the ghost fully. I believe we had that way before, right?
Yeah, I think I just
Yeah.
described it as like little flickers of purple light that
Yeah.
appear in my vision.
You have previous, you've seen Alphon with one general kind of like greater haze over her. And now you're seeing that same kind of greater haze, and also two smaller ones that just seem to be intermingling in the general vicinity.
Stefan, you watch Stefan just kind of tap his glasses on his good eyesight, and then like kind of just stare at you, Alphon, and then stare behind you, and then stare at you.
Right, yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright. Okay.
Let's chat.
Yeah. Is it Greta? Greta's not back yet. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, we missed her too.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Okay, so.
Alphon, have you eaten recently? I can start something for all of us to eat.
Oh, sure. I mean, I just got back from a trip, so, you know, like,
I'll make something for all of us to eat and we can chat.
Yeah.
Fun, as you walk into the kitchen, you see over in the corner is a big old dog that is just sleeping in the kitchen.
I forgot about.
What?
Oh yeah, we also have a dog now.
Is anyone else gonna commentate about the giant dog in the kitchen?
I've been getting along with the cats and my chickens.
I mean, he's an older dog. Cinder, has he?
I mean, the Dracoons have been with Ursa, have they not?
Yeah. I mean, no, he's like really new. I just got him today. Well, I just found him today.
Oh.
I mean, kind of. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just sit down for a minute.
Can you get the dog? Can you get the dog out of the kitchen?
Yeah. All right. Come here, Chief. Come here.
Kind of like picks himself up the ground and kind of like all slow and slightly mopey like comes over to the table. Kind of like lays back down next to Alifon's chair.
Okay. So.
I'm gonna cook something for us to eat.
Can I go pet the dog?
Yeah.
You can go pet the dog. The dog seems quite receptive.
His name is Chief. He's an older guy, but you know. Trying to find
As you're petting him, you hear like the boom, 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 as his tail like wags and slaps on the ground.
Stefan's gonna start cooking in the kitchen while he just watches over.
Alright.
Corvus, if you want, you can say hello to the dog.
Oh yeah, do I
You
see
see
Corvus?
You see Corvus kind of like fade into existence in front of you. You know what he looks like, so I won't bother re-explaining. And he like fades into existence, crouching down next to the dog, and starts giving the dog scritches.
Hi. Whoa.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I love dogs.
Oh no, yeah, that's fair.
Hello. It's nice
Hi.
to. Well, I'd say see you, but I've seen you before. It's more.
Well, it's nice for me to
nice
see
for
you.
to see me.
Yeah.
Yeah. kind of like offers a hand to you, and as he stands up to full
I'll shake
height,
it.
he's a good like
Jesus
8 feet
Christ.
tall.
Jesus Christ.
In fact,
Yeah.
he has to like crouch down just a little bit to not bump his head on the ceiling.
Whoa. Can you be like a little shorter for the ceiling? I'm not sure that's comfortable.
It's not. Oh yeah. I'm not sure how to shrink this though.
Okay. Let me just sit down.
I mean, like your physical form is shorter than I'm used to seeing you, and even then, it's not particularly short by any means.
He kind of like clumsily pulls over a chair next to the dog and like sits down, and you hear the wood from the weight. It does not break though. Greta has some sturdy chairs.
Sturdy ass chairs.
Yeah, enough to handle what is probably potentially like nearing 300 pounds of Corvus.
So about the pyramid.
I love my fat man. That's me saying out of character, but
All
I
I'm
love my
saying is,
fat
like,
man.
Yeah, he is canonically fat, and he's 8 feet tall. Like,
No,
I love my
he
fat
is.
man.
He weighs a
I'm
lot.
sorry, but that
He's
is
heavy.
a lot of man. I don't
He's
mean it in
heavy.
like, I don't mean it in a mean way. It's just like proportionally, that's a lot of fucking guy.
Yeah, he's heavy. Okay, so first things first. The pyramid.
There
Yeah,
was
so
a lot.
Yeah, it's gone now.
I didn't. Okay, so I was all right. Okay, how do I explain this? So, like, yesterday, I was told
Oh.
information about.
Before you start,
Hmm?
I'm sorry, I hate to interrupt you. Didn't we
Mhm.
have like a thing that we were saving for Alphon?
Um,
I'm
what?
out of character. What? I don't remember.
I'm so
I
loved.
don't remember anything from those 2
I
months.
don't
Wasn't it a
remember
magic
either.
item for Alphon?
Yeah,
I think it might have been a
wasn't there,
magic item for Alphon.
That's what I'm saying. Wasn't there like?
I
Was it
don't
the
Yeah, was
owl
there something that we
figurine?
could...
Was it the animated shield that you guys were saving?
There was a list somewhere. I can find the list maybe.
I don't
Yeah.
remember at all.
I don't think you guys distributed the magic items
What
yet.
was? Yeah, we no,
Fully.
we did
We
distribute
kind of, we
them.
did,
Yeah.
we
We
did,
What
we
was
did.
gave some,
one
yeah.
of the items?
Okay, there was 3,751 gold pieces.
Okay, got it.
There was the animated shield. I don't know who the animated shield went to. There was the metallic dragon
that
touch
was
focus, which was
Stefan.
given to Korak.
That was Korak. The
Yeah,
blast
there was
scepter
this-
was Stefan.
Right.
The owl figurine is no one. Cole got the +2 amulet. I got the ram ring, and nobody has the money sword because that's just kind of sitting in the
Yeah, that's
the
just
bag of
waiting
holding.
to be used.
That's
The blade-
waiting.
That's
Yeah.
later.
So Alphon can have the serpentine owl figure. I think that's what we were going to do.
Okay.
I mean, okay.
I could have sworn there was something you guys were saving for Elephon, and that
It was
sounds
probably
right.
that, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was that.
Here, we got this for you.
And Korak
Oh.
onto the table, just a little wooden carving of an owl.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
I'm not entirely sure what it does yet, so yeah, it's for you to figure out.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest, we haven't taken a whole lot of time to sit down and like properly look over these items. We might
No,
want
yeah,
to do that at some point.
Can we talk about
Because,
the pyramid, please?
Yeah. Wait, I'm almost
Yeah,
done with this.
so-
And whenever I'm done with this, I'll come over and I'll join. And Stefan is just finishing up whatever he's making. He's probably prep something real quick. Brings some for everyone to eat.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm joining the discussion.
So I heard that Jade was there.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not foreseen in any sort of sense. Not
How was
surprising,
that?
but not foreseen. I'm gonna be honest, Alphon, I'm gonna be honest with you. I almost died again twice. Not very fun. Got to meet the necromancers you spoke of for the first time, and they rubbed me very much the wrong way. I already didn't like them anyways. Oh wait, there was a wasn't there someone important to all of you that was there too? The little boy with the
Hey
blue
guys,
hair.
Will
Oh.
is trying, okay? Will is trying, but Stefan is not as involved with the lore as you two are. Get on your asses.
I'm sorry. I'm really
I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But the responsibility falls to you to be the explainer of the plot.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
I could have Korak explain it, but it would come out a garbled
No,
mess.
it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Well, we in the temple, we bumped into Ivana's sort of son.
Shit.
Yeah. He helped us out, so doesn't seem like that's an almost enemy anymore, so that's good.
That's good.
Thank God. I was worried about that. Especially with boss and everything. So
Where did he go?
through a portal with the necromancers.
I could physically feel Doc lean back in his chair for that.
He dove through a portal with them, and we don't know where they are anymore. So
Great. Okay, well, okay. Well, my information is that, one, I know they don't have any more allies left. I kind of killed the last one.
yeah. Oh, what?
Really?
Oh.
I was
How'd
gonna
that
say,
go?
I was going to say, Alpha, do you mind if I share information that you have guessed that I know to these two,
Oh, you mean the ghosts?
3, 4? Yeah, the new ones.
Yeah.
There's 2
New
more of them.
ones?
There's what?
There's 2 more of them.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you get? What did you do while we were gone?
Okay.
Where do you find all these ghosts? Why don't we see any ghosts?
Yeah,
you
what the
have to
fuck?
you have to learn how to see ghosts first.
You should teach me how
I
to
mean,
see
I
ghosts.
kind of, I want to specify, I technically can't see them. I just kind of vaguely know they're there. So,
Okay. So with the okay, so throughout these weeks, I've had a couple things to do. My vacation is never really an actual vacation. I
no,
did
it
some
doesn't sound like it.
Oh, it was yeah. I did some stuff for Jasper, which was mostly about Doc's weapon and trying to find a magical source for it. We went back to the Hydra place, where I met a ghost. His name is Harlem. He's kind of a bitch. But he helps out. And then I ran in. Do you remember that blonde guy at the invasion?
No.
Ken. His name's
No.
Ken.
No?
There was a lot of guys at the invasion.
No, but like, okay, the one working for the necromancers.
Yeah, there was a lot of those.
Okay. Well, his name's Ken, and I kind of killed him.
Okay.
After he tried to lure me away and kill me, which he failed really badly at. And now he's in the bottom of the ocean, somewhere. Because he just, yeah. So, and on that island I met.
What were they up to?
Lockavan. Oh, he wanted to kill me to try and like impress Jade or whatever.
Okay.
He wasn't really given an order by Jade. I know
That's a
that.
stupid way to die.
Yeah, I know.
Kinda.
It's honestly a little bit pathetic. Sorry, don't mean to be mean.
Oh
but
no, yeah, no. I shot him in the back, and then he just drowned. Like I wasn't even trying to kill him. I tried to save him, and he just like I looked away. He's 80 feet deep in the water. Okay. Like I wanted to save him and just get him arrested, but no, he decided to blow up my boat and then like shoot me multiple times, throw me in a wall of fire, and now I'm like
Right.
really tired.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you do look very singed. You
Yeah,
should
wall of
probably
fire.
get some rest.
Oh, probably.
Hopefully the food's helping at least a little bit.
It is. I've not been eating a lot. Okay. Other than that, what I've heard, what I asked, he was their last human or humanoid ally left. I don't think they have any more besides just bones and skeletons. You know what I mean?
Well,
So that's
you
something.
seem very adept at murdering those, so
I think also everything he told me was the truth because he thought he was gonna kill me after he answered the questions and failed again. So yeah.
Right.
Right.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Did you learn anything useful? If he answered all your questions on me.
Well, Ridley's alive, but I'm sure you guys know that.
yeah, we found that out the hard way. Yeah.
She's alive not from normal necromancer means, I guess. She was like she's brought back to life without a body.
Well, that answers a question. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I will say we were all very confused how
All
she
he
was
said,
still walking around. Like,
all he said about it was that you can be creative with it or whatever.
that's
Which does not answer my question when I asked him how. But
Oh, is my microphone off?
Kovos, have you ever heard of someone performing necromancy without a body?
Well, that's what I was going to say, actually. It is possible to bring a person back without a body, but it takes very powerful magic, and it's restricted totally to like the divine, not what she does.
Not even one as old as her. She's like 200-ish. Maybe older. I look at Casey. How old is she?
Casey kind of just shrugs in your direction.
Okay.
How could someone learn that fast? 200 years is a blip in the eye of an immortal.
Humans are, well, there's no way to say it other than they're fast learners. Something about their shortened lifespans just makes them pick things up fast, I guess.
So you think it's possible that she, like, actually learned how to bring someone to life without a body in the 200 years that she's been alive?
If she did, she didn't learn it, she made it.
Right.
She made a spell?
I guess.
I guess,
Or
I guess it's not
something.
unheard of. Yeah, I guess it's not unheard of. It's just
I don't
weird.
know. Don't spellcasters, like, some spellcasters make spells, like, all the time?
Yeah, I
That's why I
kind of
said it
get
wasn't.
it.
I was gonna say that's why I said it wasn't unheard of. It's just an incredible, not incredible, horrifying feat. Someone to learn how to do that. Just make it up on the spot. You know, disrupt the cycle of life and death just because they want to.
A little terrifying, yeah.
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 Honestly, when we kill her, we should steal it. I'll take credit
Her
for it.
spell?
Totally.
I
I
honestly
don't
that should
think we should do that.
should
I think
be
that just
buried.
I don't think.
I'm not sure about that.
But what if one of you dies? What then?
Then we die.
And that's our that's our time.
I'm
mean,
honestly
bring you
surprised a
back.
lot of you kind of go with that, but hell yeah. I'm here for it.
I mean, I'm probably gonna be a ghost.
I'll make sure it's not.
I mean, I was.
Excuse you?
Okay.
I
What,
may
you
be.
think,
I
what,
may
you think
be.
you're gonna exercise me? You're dying before I am, Doc.
I
not-
may
that's
be.
not true.
I may be undead, but I don't plan on existing forever. I'm going to die one day. It's just part of existing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's
I mean,
Go
being undead
against
wasn't
it, it's kind
necessarily
of
my.
ugly.
I was gonna say I wasn't my choice to be the way I am now, so I don't need your jabs, Doc. Really don't.
I am so I didn't say anything.
I felt like you were making a jab.
No, that's putting it well. You're right there.
you're right there.
It's
Either
pretty
way.
spot on. Like, it's wrong. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's not right. It's just disgusting to go against that cycle and create your own abomination in spite of the gods.
And that's what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
I wonder how many times she can do that. That means, if so, that means killing Ridley is a waste of our time, in short.
I don't know
Without
about
killing
that.
Jade first.
I mean,
Without killing Jade first.
Oh, maybe, but isn't
That's what I'm trying to specify.
It's just like by bringing someone back, even with this alternative method. I mean, I doubt that it's really fixing the person. Death does a lot to a soul.
It does, that's true. I doubt she comes back the same each time.
Oh, shoot, my dad is calling me.
Oh, okay. It's very interesting. Didn't think that a person could even bring back a soul with the arcane. Usually it's either the divine or the raw force of will. It's not exactly something you can pull out of a book.
No, not
Oh.
only. Not till now, apparently.
Hmm. Well, whatever she's doing, good news is I don't think she could do it forever.
I mean,
When
isn't...
any revolving takes something, either an offering to the gods or, a rare material, whatever it is, she probably can't do it forever.
Mhm.
There we go. Alright, where were you guys? Sorry.
Hello, we're back.
She can't do it
all
forever.
you missed was Corvos saying that, like, any kind of magic like that has to pull the soul back comes at, like, a great cost. Whether that be, like, an offering to the gods in the case of, like, Revivify, or, something like that.
Hmm.
Or, like, something you have to destroy in order to do it. And, wizardly magic is not exactly an offering to the gods type of magic. So, Corvos was just kind of suggesting she's probably using something different than normal.
Hmm.
I think that's all you missed.
Okay.
By the way, has food come to the table at this point?
Yeah, Stefan is brought food. He's sitting down next to Corvaz.
The dog is definitely, like, next to Alphon, just, like, head just poking up
I'll give
over
him
the side
some
of the
bits.
table.
I'll give him some food.
Gobbles it up.
Now I got another mouth feed. Hello there.
I'm planning on trying to find a home for him. Oh my god, my mom is calling me now. What the hell?
No!
No!
Our
No!
bird! Our bird!
We had to pause because Pitch just paused the
Yeah.
recording.
Okay, well, I'm gonna piss while that's happening.
Okay.
Oog. Also, Lewis, did you want to have a conversation between Stefan and Doc at some point about, like, pyramid stuff and Raven Queen stuff and Corvus? Because I know we had offhandedly mentioned it, but we hadn't actually talked about doing that.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, what exactly would you want them to talk about?
I mean, like, I just was
Me.
Cinder went to go take a piss.
Yeah.
Like, I was curious if Doc, like, had any questions about this shit, because it just kind of happened, you know?
Okay, I'm back. Hello.
Hello.
What just kind of happened?
Maybe. We'll see if it comes up in roleplay. I just wanted to put the idea in other people's brains.
What
That's
idea? I want to know.
Raven Queen stuff.
I am the dungeon master. Please tell me or I'll cry.
That was just telling Lewis that I was questioning if Doc had any, like, concerns or questions about what the fuck is happening with Corvus and why.
Oh,
Like,
that's
what the
fair.
fuck is going on. Yeah, like if that was a conversation they were gonna have at some point, and he was like, and I was like, and then we just
I don't
continued
know.
on.
I don't. I'm trying to think of like what Doc would really, what would he ask? I'm not
Yeah.
really sure.
hmm You don't have. I mean, you don't have to like. We don't have to force it. We'll just see if it comes in roleplay. But
Yeah, if it comes up, then yeah.
When it comes around.
yeah.
Anyway. Where were we?
Just mumbling about the magic and how disturbing it is.
Well, and you guys don't know where
Dog.
they went or anything. Oh yeah, dog. Right. Yeah, I need to figure out who to give Chief to. He's a good guy, but you know we're out of the house most of the time, and he's really old.
Yeah.
I don't want to stress him out. I gotta figure out who to give him to.
I mean, maybe someone you know in town might be interested. I don't know.
Maybe. Big dog. He's a good dog. Just.
I'm just imagining you like scratching it behind the ears
Yeah.
as you're saying that.
He's a big dog. He's a good dog.
Yeah. He's just been chilling next to you.
Okay, well, that was. You guys don't
Yeah, a
know where she went.
lengthy and good discussion. Sorry, what was that?
You guys don't know where she went or anything like that.
No. Just a portal, and then 3 people were going through the portal, and then it's closed, and we were like, oh, we don't know what to do about that. I certainly didn't know what to do. I was focused on killing the goddamn enemy, and then I did it, and that was wonderful. So, kind of completed the thing I wanted to do since I joined this group, and that feels satisfying.
I'm happy for you about that.
Thank you. I feel better. A little aimless, but better.
So what now? We don't know where they are. I don't think we really have a lead or anything right now, do we?
No.
Not really, no.
Doc,
I mean,
Yes.
as you're all sitting around the table here, you feel not really a presence, but you feel something kind of happening at the back of your head.
What?
Hello. I hope this message is reaching a Mr. Doc. Your and your party's presence is requested tomorrow morning at the main assembly building. I hope I see you there.
What?
Oh,
The
fuck.
message cuts off.
Doc, like as soon
You
as
feel
it
you have
as
the
soon as it
capability to
plays,
respond.
What was the time you said?
Just tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning. I immediately just asked like, oh, what time? Where exactly?
You feel the connection sever.
Fuck. I forgot how sending works, and I like Doc says that out loud,
What?
and then like probably cutting someone off.
And then and then you hear again. At 10:30 is fine, sir.
30.
You didn't answer where.
Okay, we will be there.
Wait, what's going on?
You feel the message cut off again.
So I just got an invite to
What?
To where?
from someone
What?
to go
where
have
and why?
we were called our party was called probably on official business to the main assembly building. I did not.
Ah.
It's probably to the Leaning Tower, if I would hazard a guess.
Right,
You would
I
know
meant
the
to
main
ask about
assembly
that.
building is not.
Have
the
I
Leaning
noticed
Tower.
the
It is
Leaning Tower?
It's the slightly taller tower next to the tower.
Oh,
Yeah,
it might be
one of the towers is
we
leaning.
can go ask.
Cinder, have I noticed the Leaning Tower?
What do you want to have noticed the Leaning Tower?
okay, either A, here's what I'm asking you, Cinder. Is it something that's been so passively in the background that Alphon has not noticed in the 2 weeks? Like, something that's just been subtly getting leaner and leaner and leaner? Or was it one morning, it was fine, next morning, it was leaning? Because
Give me a retroactive perception check.
Okay, Alphon would notice it if it was, like, if it was, like, suddenly straight and then leaning. You know what I mean? Suddenly straight. Sorry. Okay.
Just give me a retroactive perception check and we'll see.
I am. 24.
Oh my gosh, is Dice Pop an updated? The number is
Yeah,
in bold now.
it's different.
That's
I
an
noticed
upgrade.
that.
Neat.
We were moving up in the world.
Wow, look at that.
Interesting.
I mean, all they did was change the word result for an equal sign, and I mean, you know what? Sure, that's
It's
fine. That's
better.
cool.
I like it. It's better.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, I like it.
You know, it makes it easier to find the number you're looking for. I don't mind that. Anyway, not important, but that is cool. When you left today for your little excursion, it was not leaning.
That
It is leaning.
is incredibly new.
Oh.
The little journey that I went on was literally this morning. Like early this morning.
So
And
it
it
just
was-
suddenly started leaning.
It was very straight this morning.
Can you tell someone about that?
Did
Mm,
someone
maybe.
know about why that's it? We might
Uh,
need to go ask.
Well, that might be the thing that we're being asked about tomorrow, maybe?
Maybe.
So,
I would be to ask about a leaning building.
I mean, I don't
We
know.
can ask about it in the morning.
Maybe they're gonna tell us about it. Maybe they're gonna give us a quest about it. Maybe they're gonna like, oh, you guys need to do this for us because you're working for the assembly. Yada yada yada. You know?
so because I want to know. I'm really curious now.
Yeah.
If it's not in regards to this, I'm totally asking.
Should we
100%.
just go and like up to the nearest assembly? We could just go check it out.
I mean, we can always,
Well, I
I was gonna
mean,
say, we could always check it out today, or we can deal with it tomorrow.
we
What's
can
the
maybe just
time
deal
right
with it
now?
tomorrow or rest
I'm
today.
being called. I'll be right back.
Oh, damn it. I want to know what the
it's-
time is, depending on what the time is. 'Cause if it's like midday, we're going, you know?
That's fair, yeah.
I
Or at
heavily
least
doubt it's
asking around
midday.
time, maybe.
Yeah. God, there's been some weird shit going around.
Yeah, what the fuck?
The guy went missing. Now there's a leaning tower of whatever of assembly, I guess.
The leaning tower of assembly.
Leaning tower. Assembly.
Oh wait, also YouTube. Look at me. Look at me, YouTube. Do you like if you like MT, attack us on our fight.
Yes,
yeah,
attack us
yeah,
on our fight!
I'm back. Oh,
Our
what are we
fight.
talking about? You guys are not asking for attacks for
Yeah.
art fight in
Yeah,
the
attack
fucking
us on our
Mariana's Trident
fight!
YouTube
Attack
channel.
us on our fight!
Listen, we're 40
Baby.
minutes in. If someone's into this episode 40 minutes in, then they better attack us on our fight. I'm just
Yeah, if you're this far into the fucking session, you better attack us on our
Are you
fight.
assuming the people that watch us are artists?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I get it. D&D tends to attract artists just in general, but like, just statistically, you know, I feel like out of our, you know, somewhere between 5 and 10 regular viewers tops. Let's be
have
real.
regular viewers.
Do we have regular viewers?
I don't know if we have regular
No.
viewers, but we consistently get like a small amount of views. That
You, and I
Has to
think
be
that's
coming-
me.
I think it's just you, Ash.
okay, maybe it is just me. Hey, me, when you're rewatching this, attack them on our fight. There you go. Are you all
Yes.
happy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've now
I also
marketed
wanna
to the #1 viewer of the Mariana's Trident YouTube channel.
I also want to say I knew I was gonna get crucified for mentioning this in session.
Oh boy.
It is canonical that Stefan is like pretty much always, if Corvus' Basilisk pretty much always has like an arm near him. They're holding hands.
Oh,
Queer. Anyway, what's the day?
Very
What's the
pretty.
time right now?
it's
It's
yeah.
later in the day.
What's the time?
We'll say it's like 7.
Okay, at night?
Yes, PM.
Okay.
I mean, it's not that late. We could find someone to ask.
I mean, we could. I kind of just want to go check it out, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we
Could-
could just go look at it.
Sorry, this image popped into my head. We're gonna go look at this leaning tower, like how people look at a construction site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking of the Wojak pointing man, but it's an empty pointing at the fucking leaning tower.
You need to get a picture of like Doc
take-
standing in the position looking like he's
Yeah.
holding it up.
Yes! We take those touristy pictures.
I mean, it'd be worse because you have to stand there and have a painter do it.
Why don't we go talk to, like, I don't know, Jasper?
Yeah, I wonder if anyone in the house else noticed the leaning tower
Of assembly.
just suddenly appeared. Yeah, I guess you could call it that.
Leaning tower of the assembly.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even notice it until Cole pointed it out, and even then it was a little bit
I
hard for
didn't
me to
even
see.
notice it until you guys pointed it out. But to be fair, I am very tired.
I just lack depth perception, so it's kind of hard for me to see things that are small details, because everything is a little bit weird.
My first impulsive thought was I poke Stefan on his eye patch. Just pop.
Can you do that?
Sure.
I'm not gonna stop you.
Wow.
just go poke. Just on the eye patch.
How hard do you poke it? Because it was
Very
probably
gently,
a little
very
pop in.
softly.
I was gonna say
Very
it.
softly, just a
It
little
definitely
tap.
feels like
It's
there
literally
isn't
just a
an eye.
tap. It's literally just
I was gonna say, it definitely
I kind of lack
It doesn't
depth
feel like there's
perception.
an eye
Poke.
there.
I kind of lack depth perception. Poke the eye patch. That's my.
Yeah, I feel like you just feel the fabric give a little bit, and
Yeah.
you don't actually make contact with any Stefan.
Exactly. I'm literally just tapping it. Like I just tap.
Careful.
Yeah. Okay. I want to go. I'm open with going to check it out.
I'm curious. I'm curious. I want to go see this.
You guys can go have a look. I'm just gonna go find Jasper, I think, and go talk to him.
Oh yeah, he wants to
I mean,
talk to you
what's
about
it?
the weapon.
What
as
I was about
well.
to say. Yeah, I mean, okay. If you want, Doc, you could catch up with us whenever we
Yeah, that's
your
fine.
conversation. Yeah.
No
Oh,
problem
yeah,
splitting
who
up since
should I
we're in
join?
no fucking danger.
Cole, Korak, would you like to join us, or were you gonna stay here?
Sure, I can join you.
I want to see if I can climb it, maybe.
Sorry?
I'm mostly joking.
What?
Yeah, it might not. It's probably not a good idea.
What?
Alfred, I'm gonna be honest. Had the same idea. Probably not a good idea.
Okay, well you can
Wait,
climb
Good idea, I didn't
easily.
hear it.
Wait,
You
what
can
did you
climb
say?
easily. All right, you're fine.
Are you
I
talking about
just-
climbing the
climb
tower?
it.
Yes.
You're not
I can
fucking suction cup man.
Yes,
I can
Stefan
just.
is.
Okay, Stefan
Climb the
is kind of
tower.
suction cup man.
I mean, yeah, I could just walk up it, but still.
I could probably
Please
keep
don't
up with
do that.
Stefan. I trust my abilities.
Probably not a
Anyway.
good idea if we don't want to draw attention to
You're gonna go
ourselves.
fucking climb the tilted tower just because you can.
This is what you get for hiring a bunch of adventurers. Like, what do you think is gonna happen? Just saying. Anyway.
we climb in the leaning tower of the assembly.
Okay, anyway, let's actually go check it out then.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, so Doc, you are just gonna go find Jasper, and the rest of the party is gonna
Yeah.
go faff about, I guess. Alright.
Yeah.
Who do you guys want to start with? I'm fine either way.
We could do actual war
Uh,
stuff first.
I think Doc should go first because like.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, and then it kind of
Sure,
helps because then we can have like if Doc wants, he can just catch up with the rest of the party a little bit into that segment without it
Yeah.
being weird timey-wimey stuff. All right. Oh my fucking back, Jesus Christ! I need my spine like yanked out of me and like swung around like a goddamn cowboy's whip.
You're
Then put
so
back in.
old.
Shut up. My teeth just whistled. I haven't done that since I was like 14. That's crazy. I don't even know if that got caught on recording. That's
did.
wild. Really?
You did.
It was like high pitch.
Yeah, I heard that.
That was wild. Anyway, not important. You know whose teeth probably do whistle? Korak. Anyway, neither here nor there.
Correct.
Doc, you, as the party, leave the house. Alphon's still like fucking burned and charred, by the way. But curiosity is just too great. You decide to stick around a little bit, and you check the first place you can think of where you would expect to find Jasper, which is Greta's basement, and you are correct. He is there, and he's just working away. Looks like he's currently tinkering on some kind of chain. Kind of like turns around. Oh, well, welcome back. How'd your little pyramid trip go?
It worked out, I suppose, in the most broad sense. We killed a fucking mummy.
That's good. That's what you set out to do.
I mean, yeah, but we got a bit too much attention from people we don't want to see.
I want to know.
Oh, you're well acquainted.
Oh boy.
They might have even had a hand
Oh my
in a bit of
god,
your
shut
downfall.
up.
Oh my fucking god.
He walks over to you, like looks you in the eye, and then punches you in the shoulder.
It's the fair.
It was very good, but I'm still disappointed in you.
Okay. Yeah, well, we beat the shit out of them at least.
He kind of like
beat the
walks
shit out
back
of
to
them,
the
they ran away.
desk, and you can see he's suppressing a chuckle.
They yeah, they ran through a fucking portal like a bunch of pussies and kind of just fucked off for the rest of the time, but they got their asses whooped and then just left. So I mean, it's good. At least
Well, it's good to hear
off.
that you won the fight.
Yeah,
kind of bodes well for the future, at least. Something tells me.
we got
you're
some
gonna keep
cool
seeing
magic
them.
items too. We got some really cool shit. Like, oh my god.
Well, speaking of cool magic items, and he kind of like turns around. I've been doing some work. Unfortunately, progress is slow, and I had to leave some of my parts at the shop. But kind of like turns around. I have been working on, and he turns around. He has like a chain in his hands. I've been working on this chain. And you kind of look at it.
Nice.
It looks like just a regular chain.
Pretty cool. It's a chain. What's it
Okay.
do?
He kind of like hands it to you. Pull on it.
Okay, Doc just very lightly tugs.
You tug, and you see that the chain actually it doesn't begin to give, but you watch as two of the links slowly come apart, phasing through each other, and an additional link slowly appears in their place, lengthening the chain, creating new links as you pull it away.
What the fuck? Doc
now
takes a couple steps back to do it again. Big tug.
Yeah, it keeps going.
How far does this go?
About 15 feet.
Fuck.
The idea is that it's retractable. I know, our little Trident scythe project has been ongoing, and I thought it might be nice to be able to use your scythe as a bit of a grappling hook. Now, this will be tight if anyone else pulls on it. It's specifically the user that it does this for. Ooh. And also me, because I had to test it.
Okay. So we're the only two people who can use this thing then?
Yep.
That's very cool.
I mean, probably got more uses than just the retractability, honestly. I mean, you tie someone up in that, and then you, tighten it, That could be that could probably be pretty useful too.
Oh, yes. Okay.
This is just the one part that I've been working on here. Unfortunately, the rest of it is at the shop right now. Sorry, just out of game. He has the Trident, right? You gave him that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Work on the Trident has been coming along smoothly. At this point, all I really need to do is just kind of put the whole thing together.
Okay. Well, I mean, now that we're done with killing a mummy and going into the undead place, I can pretty safely hand over the scythe for now.
Okay, good. May I have it?
So, yeah, here. He's got it on his belt. He just like unlatches it and hands it over.
All right. He kind of like, let me just test. He hooks the chain on. The final chain is like one of the ones that can open up and be hooked onto. To be clear, I'll be melting this down so that people can't just yank your scythe off. It's just for now.
Fair. Actually, wait. Doc's gonna just like take a second to unattune to the scythe, just in case that gets in the way of any magical tinkering.
Oh yeah. And he kind of like takes it and he lets go of the edge of the scythe and holds it by the chain and kind of like spins it around and turns to one of the dummies that Greta has in her basement, because of course she would. And he kind of like launches at it and it sticks into the shoulder and he kind of like yanks it back and he actually nearly hits himself with the dummy because he yanks it that hard. He has to like stop it with the hand. Okay, working proof of concept.
Well, it works. It works.
It definitely works.
Okay.
I have one other request of you, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but I've heard that you mentioned you have an immovable rod.
I do.
Oh boy! Oh no!
Now,
I do indeed.
This little idea that I'm working with here, it works very well on things that you're strong enough to yank.
Right.
However, there's a lot of things that are stronger than that.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking I may be able to incorporate the immovable rod in this and modify it so that it can be movable for you, but immovable for other people.
I
So
see.
instead of yanking people with your strength, you'd yank them with the strength of the immovable rod.
Right.
Oh my god!
The downside is I need the immovable rod.
Jesus.
So I don't care. Take it. I could find another one somewhere else. Take it.
You hand over the immovable rod?
Oh
I just
my
like
god, this
shove
is
it
gonna
into
be
his
so-
hands.
Okay.
Take it.
Great.
I don't want to ever see it again. If it becomes a fucking scythe, by God, give me it.
All right. Great.
This is gonna be
That's about everything I
insane.
need from you.
Okay.
I should be finished in a matter of days.
Oh,
Days?
good news. Good news.
I've been
Okay.
gone for like 2 weeks. What did you expect? You think I've just
Oh,
been
yeah,
sitting
fair
around?
Is there anything else at all you need? Like any monies or any
You
like
need
things
water.
you need to buy?
You need some
Fucking
food.
anything.
You need a massage, a back
You
massage.
need a good meal?
Force Stefan to do it.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I would not complain about a gold kickback from this, but at the same time, I consider this me just paying you back for, making it so I didn't starve at sea bleeding out.
Whatever. You can bargain. Come on. Get a bit more backbone and do it.
Okay, 1,000 gold.
Oh god, no.
Alright. How about I make you a deal of any monster that I kill, any person that I lay down with this weapon, if they have money on them, you get a 10% cut for the rest of my life.
He just pulls the chain taut in his hand, just kind of feeling it out. 20%.
15?
Kind of holds a hand out to you to shake it.
Alright.
You
I
shake his
shake.
hand?
Yeah.
15. Good man.
Also, side note, I'm gonna put the money
say
in the
thank you
bag.
to Alifon for me. I already said it, but Alifon actually did contribute to this. There was some energy crystals that I was in need of, and Alifon very generously went out and got them, so just make sure
Okay.
you give her a thanks. Both on
Of
my
course.
behalf and for yourself. It's your weapon after all.
Mm-hmm.
Side
God
note, I
damn.
just want to say I'm gonna put all our gold that we got from the thing into the bag of holding, just so we
The
no
mummy,
one can
yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
mummy.
Also, now we
This
have to
is
factor in the Jasper cut for
yeah.
the
This
rest
is
of the
not.
campaign.
This is just gonna apply to like things that Doc kills, not the party funds, because I feel bad
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Can
taking
you
everyone's money.
imagine?
But
Yeah,
if
that's
anything
fair.
Doc
But
kills and there's money on it, Jasper gets a
can you
15% cut.
imagine that you
Look here,
and
we'll keep it
you
simple.
and oh yeah.
For every 100 gold that you earn from this point onward, we'll just say 15 of it goes to Jasper.
Yeah. All right. That makes sense.
Every
Also,
time
can
you
you,
earn 100
Every time
gold,
we meet
you lose-
100, then it like
Yeah.
instead of just
So,
like
like
10
one
copper.
day you're
Okay,
mad at
figure that out.
Jasper, and right when you're about to take the finishing kill, you just don't, and you let someone else do it just so you can pay them.
All I'm saying is now I really want Doc to be the one who gets the kill with the money sword.
Yeah.
No,
The
he just
Jasper
got-
commission.
Get him set
Yeah.
for life, dude.
He would retire after that.
He's got like this is a long-term investment.
It is.
It'll
And
pay
he was
back.
willing to do it for free.
He deserves it after like losing his entire island and
Everything. Oh
arm.
my
Yeah.
god. Also, he saved our lives.
Jasper
like,
deserves
the first
it.
time we met him.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just want to say.
Yeah, I guess to be fair, in
Jasper
terms of like
deserves it.
life saved
Our
ratio, I
goat.
guess you two are even now.
Yeah.
Our goat.
Because you would have, you all had water in your lungs when you washed up on the beach, so
Mm-hmm.
God, isn't
Our
it so
goat.
fun?
yeah. Like if Jasper doesn't like decide he wants to drink his coffee on the porch that morning, you all do just die.
There's a timeline.
Mm-hmm.
There's a timeline.
And then he probably does just die to the necromancers, or the kobolds for that matter.
God,
Yeah.
oh my
Kobolds,
god, a
man.
lot of shit would have happened. Stefan would have probably also been dead
Yeah,
at this
no,
point.
like he definitely would have, starved to death via the Red Shepherds at this point.
We're doing a lot of good
to
for the
extract
world.
some bullshit. Yeah, no, you
Or
guys
he
have like
fucked
made
around
the
with the
world a
mummy
very
and found
noticeably
out,
better
like-
place,
Wow,
Yeah.
look at us. We're so great. Okay, anyway.
and also
Yeah.
ruined the life of Ilrin Viloranus and killed many innocents. But that's
Yeah.
neither here nor there.
Yeah.
He was a
Stefan was not
bitch.
involved in any of that shit.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, you're still associated. Anyway, so
I'm associated by being Will, not associated by being Stefan.
Yeah.
soul for soul.
Okay. So, if that's it with Jasper, Doc's gonna just make sure that there's absolutely nothing left he could possibly need, and then just go back up and chill inside, probably.
All right. Now, on to the rest of you. And Spud, if at any point you decide you want to be involved, you can just say Doc rolls up. I just want to say that.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, but for now we'll assume he's at home. But if you ever want to roll up, you can.
He's chilling.
So you guys are just gonna make your way over to the Tilted Tower. I hate that I've started calling it that.
The Tilted
Stop calling
Tower.
it that.
I just call it the
The
leaning,
Leaning
tower,
Tower.
of the assembly.
The Leaning Tower of the Assembly.
I much prefer the Leaning Tower of the Assembly. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Right. So you guys make your way over to the Leaning Tower of the Assembly. It is like, I think I mentioned this before, but in my head, the Assembly is almost like it's connected by this one like central winding road that kind of like slowly goes up.
I want to specify this really quick. I think Corvus is not here. I think he's chilling in his
You know what? He's
incorporeal
having
form.
some bonding time with the dog, maybe. Or you can
That
just
or
be
yeah, or
incorporeal.
he's chilling. Yeah, I was about to say because I want to specify this because I don't want to lug him around everywhere.
Yeah. To be clear, because I don't think I've said this explicitly, the current way that it functions in my head is that like he can be incorporeal and function as he normally does, or he can basically just like take the form of a man,
Oh
Mhm.
man,
a giant 8 foot tall man.
a man.
but, like,
Big man.
I consider him
He's
when
a whole
he's
dude.
corporeal to just be a guy,
Yeah,
like definitely still divinely assisted, if that makes sense, but like
but he's a dude.
he's affected by gravity. He's a guy.
Can he carry things?
Okay. Anyway,
I mean, yeah, I don't see why he wouldn't be able to carry things.
It's like a magic trick then, ignoring that most people actually have magic and everything like that, but whatever.
I mean, when he's
Yeah.
corporeal, he can carry things. When he's incorporeal, he's not. He doesn't touch
Okay.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also he canonically uses a mobility aid, and thus probably would have a little trouble carrying heavy if it was too heavy.
Yeah,
You
I
poor
actually
guy.
I have a thought about that, but we'll get to it later.
We will get to that later.
Yeah,
Is that voice crack? What the fuck?
That was
my
That
gosh.
wasn't intentional? Damn.
Not
Wasn't
intentional.
intentional.
That was a voice crack. That was an intense voice crack. What the fuck happened
Hello,
there?
14-year-old boy. The fuck?
That was just so high
Anyway.
pitch. That was not 14-year-old. That was like a
God,
napping dog,
my
dude.
throat. My throat. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, that was not intentional.
Okay, back to business. Will, I just want to clarify. At the moment, like I said, I consider him divinely assisted, and
Mhm.
I think at the moment he does not have his mobility, but we will get to it. Okay.
We need to get to it
At the current moment,
eventually.
he does not
That's
have
not
need of it.
important. That's not important right now, gang. What's important right
important.
now
Come
is
on,
that
leaning
leaning
tower,
tower of the
leaning tower of the
Leaning tower of the
assembly.
assembly. Okay. So you guys kind of make your way up the winding road, passing through, both like dorm buildings as well as, a bit of residential area. Well, I guess you start in the residential area, so you're already like half the way up. Anyway, you make your way up, and when you're getting close to it and kind of like in the shadow of it, you immediately are met with just like fences that have been put up temporarily at the current moment. Many signs lined along them that say "Danger, keep out." You can hear
Does the sign
conversation.
specify
I'm sorry?
what does the sign specify what the danger is, or is it just danger?
It just says "Danger, keep out."
Uh,
You can hear conversation happening on the other side. You can actually, every now and again, you can hear what sounds like the shifting of earth.
Oh, fun. That's not good. Do we just... Can we knock?
Anybody
is there anyone
nearby?
around? Like,
Like I said, you can hear conversation on the other side.
Can I
And
make...
there are
I can...
normal, like,
me-
assembly folks, just going around doing their own thing. And you realize that, like, a pretty good chunk of residential area has been, like, cordoned off. And you realize that it's because the way the tower's leaning, that's where it would fall.
Boy.
oh
It seems like that
Yeah.
entire area has
boy.
been evacuated and cordoned off to not be used at all.
Here, I can try and wave the attention to someone to ask questions and stuff.
Yeah, you can
Trying
like you can pull yourself up over like the side of the barrier and just like peer over.
Sure, yeah.
All right. As you kind of like just lift yourself up and peer over, you see where like the base of the building is on the right side, the side that it's leaning towards. You see a really big fucking sinkhole.
That's what I feared.
It looks like it seems like about a third of the foundation just crumbled in on itself. And you can see like, broken metal beams, like bits of rust on the end where like it snapped. You can see, just like, stone that like cracked and has fallen away. But you also see, sorry, I'm just checking my notes. Where is it? Yeah, you can see kind of under where the foundation collapsed is this kind of like slightly translucent blue platform. And then like several pillars up from underneath it that are currently holding like that chunk of the building in place.
Okay.
And then you see over at the edge of the hole are a number of individuals just in like standard wizard cloaks, very common around the assembly. And you see a number of them appear to be collectively focusing on that area. You get the idea that they are conjuring a second foundation and trying to hold it in place so that the building does not collapse.
Yikes. Yikes. Okay. I don't think there's really much that we can
What
do
do you
about
see?
that. That's just a sinkhole. Oh, it's a sinkhole.
Yeah. Oh. Ah.
Yeah, it's a sinkhole. It's falling down. They're adding supports right now. How deep does the sinkhole look? I don't know if I can tell from here.
You can't see the bottom.
Oh, boy. Okay, question. Do the
In
walls
fact, it
of
looks like the areas where the conjurers are like standing have also just been like double reinforced just to make sure they don't fall.
Yeah, another question. Can I see like the walls of the sinkhole? Like is this like a hole that looks like how do I describe this? You know what I mean? Like
Does
is it
Is there
it
like
does
a
more
it
lip,
look like
or does
cliffy?
it go straight down?
Is it more cliffy or does it go straight down? Yeah.
It's more cliffy.
Like there's more like it's hollow underneath. It's more there's like it's not just the hole, you know? I don't know if I'm making sense what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say
does
No,
it
I
does
get
it
what you
look
mean. Like,
more like
is there a lip and then the hole kind of goes in, or is it like straight down?
yeah. Can I see
It's
the
more of a lip situation from what you
but
can see.
but can I see the walls of the sinkhole?
You can. It's
Does
only like a little ways in. It's not like
does this look natural or does it look dug or something?
sorry, it's a bad time to take a bite of food.
Haha.
Uh, well, it's definitely not on purpose.
Okay.
Uh, give me a perception check.
Because I'm just imagining,
you
like,
want
because
guidance with that?
yes, please. I'm just imagining like lava tubes, because lava tubes are really common here. So I'm just imagining it's like a giant lava tube if it's natural. Oh, 24. Another 24.
Uh, well, it doesn't look like it was dug by like the assembly or anything, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But you're noticing there's like a disproportionately large amount of decay on like the metal beam part of the foundation. Like
Ah.
a lot of it fell in, but what's left almost looks like there's rust, like that's not just formed naturally, it's like snaking up the beam.
Hmm.
Like it started rusting at the end and worked its way up.
Hmm. Interesting. I don't know if there's anything that we can do about that.
It's about at this point that
Me.
someone in like a worker's vest comes over. Hey, get down.
Yep.
You get down.
Yep.
It's important business going on. It's not safe here. Go about your business.
Stefan just looks at Alphon.
Yeah, I just look at you guys. I don't know. I mean, yeah, probably.
We should go.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, let's go. I mean, if they don't want our help tomorrow, then that's supposed to do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'd say.
It's a sinkhole. I wouldn't be surprised if there's something like, oh, magical about it, or if there's a cause.
I mean, did you tell us about the magic, like, not the magic, the fucking rust
The
going
rot,
up from the
yes.
bottom? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, with something like that, likely some sort of magical cause, maybe the spell of some sort or creature. I don't know. Either way, nothing we could do about it.
Yeah.
So we'll head back.
Alrighty. You guys make your way back home.
Also, I apologize
you.
for suddenly going quiet. I'm trying my hardest to keep up my energy. That voice crack actually really fucking hurt my throat.
No, I feel you. It's okay. Prioritize your voice, please.
Yeah.
Hey, Void, do you want to go get some water?
I was thinking about saying it.
My canteen is actually almost empty.
Oh,
Get some
How
water.
about we go back to the house and then we take a long rest and then we take a 5-minute break.
yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
I'm down for
So
that.
you guys make your way back to the house, and I assume turn in for the night.
Yep.
And we will see you folks shortly, because we're gonna take a 5-minute break. I'm also gonna fill my water.
Side note, Will.
What?
I got to Elite 5 on Cookie Run.
You fucking
You muppets. Alright, be back.
rude. How the fuck did you do it?
I don't know. Fighting.
Or just the grind, I guess.
Just the grind. I've just been like letting it go off. I like click on it, I role play, and then I was like, oh, it's done. Click another one.
Yeah, fair enough. I should start doing that.
You don't have to.
Oh, my throat. I don't know what the fuck happened there, but it hurt really bad. My voice is not supposed to go up that high.
Uh,
Really properly. I want to talk to Alphon more about her ghosts.
oh yeah, sure. I would probably just my thing about that is I don't want to make void roleplay.
Yeah,
And
that's
two,
fair.
Nara's not here, but I'm fine with just with answering for them.
Yeah.
I love ghosts. I love ghosts. Anyway, I'm gonna go get water too. I will be right back.
Look at her. I'm gonna take a break from my voice.
So
Hello, I'm also here. I was just taking a break with my voice. I don't usually eat or anything till after session, so. What? Hello, Pigeon.
Hello.
No.
Hey, Void, question.
Yeah.
Would you be okay with role playing as Harlem, or are you EP, too EP for that?
I can try role playing as Harlem.
Yay!
What did you?
Because
Okay,
Stefan wants to like communicate, wants to see the ghosts, wants to meet the ghosts.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just curious. I was just curious about them because I wanted to be like, hey, what's up with your ghosts? You kind of went over it quick, but what's going on with that?
I love insulting Harlem to his face. I think I think it's funny. It's incredibly rude. I think it's really funny. Oh yeah, I didn't tell the party like my title, which is really funny. My little title.
You're titled. My throat feels a little better. I drink a little bit of my water.
Man, am I really... Sorry, I'm still on Cookie Run right now. Am I really about to just do the stupid, like, cream soda things? For
That's what I've been doing.
the cream
Wink.
soda towers for fucking Rainbow Chris. Fine. Stupid capitalist.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Hello, chat.
Hello, chat.
Hello, chat.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, where were we?
Sleeping time.
Yes. Sleeping
Snorky
time.
Mimi.
I was just filling out my
Okay.
water bottle. I was filling out my
I wanted
water
to
bottle.
talk to Alphon real quick about the ghosts.
Oh, please.
If I had time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Before you go to bed, you we'll say
Yeah.
catch Alphon in the living room or something.
oh,
Fortunately for you,
Alphon,
no one else is around.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about what was going on with the new ghost. You kind of just skimmed over it.
I don't. I
Just real
mean,
curious.
yeah. I don't want to make a lot of. We have two, like, not anti-undead, but you know what I mean.
I mean, like, I get
Clerics.
vaguely.
I don't want to like. I don't want to show them off like how I've been letting them. You know.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess that's true. It makes Cole, from what I could tell, it makes Cole.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure about Doc, but for when I'm neutral on it, so
Mm-hmm.
it'd be a little bit of hypocritical of me to be like, "Oh, you can't interact with any undead," you know, based on my situation. I don't know. I was just curious as to how you met. I mean, like you said, you met one at the Hydra thing, and
Yeah. Okay.
when
So I have. Okay. So you have a couple of ghosts. Right. Currently, you know, Casey, which you've already met. You've semi-met. You've heard me talk to.
not really heard you talk to, not met. I don't know if that's possible.
Oh, it is. It is.
Uh, I don't necessarily like the tone that you're saying that with.
I don't mind doing it, but it's like, you know, it's possessions, and I know that
Casey
you.
looks at you, raises her eyebrows.
Wait, what'd you say, Ash?
I said Casey kind of looks at Alphon and raises her eyebrows.
Oh god, it's like a dog. You say a word, and then they suddenly get. Yeah. You say
She
the
misses
word.
breathing, okay?
You say the word, and then suddenly they're like, "Oh, what'd you say? What'd you say? Oh, possessions."
Treat.
Oh. I'm not concerned about it. I can take back control fairly easily.
I don't know necessarily if you want to do that, though. That sounds.
I'm okay with doing it. It's more about whether or not the other person I'm talking to is okay with, like, you know, talking to
As long as they don't
not
possess
me.
me, I'm gonna be honest, I'm okay with it.
I'm just like
I-
looking at Harlem. I am looking at
Guess
Harlem.
what? I haven't said a single damn thing at all during this entire conversation. I don't know why you're looking at me.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, if you're
Lockerman kind of speaks
I-
up. Is this a recurring issue?
yes.
No. I haven't said a thing yet. I don't.
Okay. I'm okay.
The idea of like some ghost taking over my body feels vaguely very uncomfortable for various reasons, not just related to normal people concerns about possession.
No, that's
Mostly
fair.
due to the fact that I have once been out of control of my own body, and honestly, it's not a very enjoyable experience. So, but I mean, if you don't have to show me, but if you'd like to, this seems like the reason I keep bringing this up is because it seems like you're something that you're interested in, and if the other two aren't going to engage with you on it, then
I
I might as well. Plus,
think
a
it's
part
gonna.
of it is also curiosity.
Oh, well, of course. I mean, that's how I got into talking to ghosts and betting them. You know, I realized that from the fight with Ken, not only did I get burned and scarred, I got information about apparently what this is
Yeah,
called.
did you want to like I could help you cut your hair or something to get some of the singes out, by
I've
the
been
way,
meaning to do
if you
that.
wanted to. Yeah. Why don't you chat while I fix that for you?
Sure.
If you don't mind me touching your hair.
Just be careful around my neck. That's kind of like my
I
only thing
gotcha.
there.
I'll avoid touching it. I feel that. I understand that fully. Same thing with touching my he kind of puts his hand towards his eye area, towards where the eye patch is at.
Oh, whoops.
I mean, I didn't say anything at the time, but it's all right.
I won't do that again.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain it. It's kind of gross looking under that, and it's a little bit of a touchy
Mm-hmm.
to. I mean, I don't have an eye under there, so kind of weird to have someone poke at your eye socket.
Okay. So with the talks with Ken, what basically I'm doing is I'm gonna mispronounce it because I'm stupid. Soulmonger.
It's just one but you
I
got it
know,
otherwise.
but soulmongerer. Oh, monger. Oh,
A soulmonger.
this
It's
is
like a
gonna be.
fishmonger but with the word soul.
I know, but this is gonna be like what I do with the Great Devourer, where I just essentiate the errors until it's gone. You know.
Well, the Great Devourer is actually with two. That's actually with two
Yeah, but I do it with like 5 sometimes.
The Great Devourer.
The Great Devourer.
It's fine. It can be a soulmongerer. It doesn't matter.
Soulmonger. And it's basically someone who houses souls, which is more accurate to what I'm doing, I guess.
I mean, kind of. I guess that's the best term for it.
I mean, it's not like they're in
I mean,
my
you made
head. They're just kind of around me.
Yeah.
Well, I think we are technically in your head.
Yeah, I think you're more like connected to my head and soul. I don't think you're like in it, you know? It's like tethered
I mean, maybe. Either way, I mean, only you can see us. That seems kind of like the definition of in your head.
Oh, that's
For
fair.
all you know, you could just be like hallucinating, like really hard.
Okay.
I don't think that's quite possible.
Okay, Casey. Just
What's going on?
Kind of giggles to herself.
she's trying to make me think I went crazy. I mean, like,
I mean,
if
I
I was gonna get,
can see
if I
them
was
too, so
gonna, yeah. Also, if I was gonna go crazy, I don't think I would start seeing ghosts.
I mean, you have an intense fascination with ghosts from the little bit I know about you. So if you were to go crazy, seeing ghosts might be something. I mean, when I lost my mind years ago, after everything, when I first met Corvallis, I started seeing figures leering at me through windowsills. It's not out of the ordinary if you go crazy enough to see things that aren't there. Sorry, that probably wasn't necessarily appropriate to bring up in this situation.
It's fine.
Good news, I
Yeah.
don't see things peeking at me at windows anymore.
Oh, that's excellent. No, you just see your not imaginary boyfriend.
Stefan's face goes a little red.
Quietly, he thanks himself that Corvus is not here right now.
Yeah.
I think Alphon is just like assuming that they are just dating. You know what I mean? I don't think
Yeah.
Alphon doesn't
It's funny
know.
because Elephant was not there for the kiss.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not necessarily like that.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
I mean, like, it's weird. I don't know.
Uh-huh. You want
You missed
to
a
talk?
lot when you were gone.
Huh?
I mean, like, you're still talking about your ghost thing. I'm still curious.
Oh, yeah, of course. Do you want to talk to Casey or Harlem? Or
I mean, that's up to you.
Harlem might want to possess you. I'll be honest.
It would be nice if I could finish.
If I could
finish.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if I could finish cutting your hair before you do that, though. Just because I don't want to slice you on accident. When
Casey has
happen.
a very nasty habit of trying to stretch out my body and like kind of twist my limbs a little bit.
I can keep her from doing that the best I can.
Please try.
Yeah.
Obviously, I can step in if it does go too far, and I'm a decently, like, flexible person. So if anyone can be stretched out, probably.
Still, I imagine it would be uncomfortable.
What was that, Casey? Sorry.
I said I'll be good. I promise not to break anything.
Okay, but like you could still sprain without breaking. Like,
Okay, I promise not to sprain anything.
Okay. All right.
I think I'm just about done there. I want to say during this whole conversation, Stefan has been like cutting off the burned ends on Alphon's hair with like a little pocket knife.
Definitely a couple of split ends too.
Yeah, I tried to get those when I was going. Might as well take care of it then. I cut my own hair all the time, so.
Yeah, I used to do that when I was younger. The last time I had a haircut.
Yeah, I'm used to cutting my own hair without a mirror, so.
Oh yeah.
Alphon, you kind of
I can't see myself in mirrors.
You get out of the chair and you look at yourself in the mirror and you see Casey like in the mirror, fully visible to you, kind of like going around. That is not half bad. If I was still alive, I wouldn't mind having him do my hair.
Casey likes it, so you know. Gave like a genuine compliment.
Appreciated.
Right.
Don't get used to it.
I try my best.
Yep, he said that. Okay. All right, here we go. Who do you want to talk to first, Casey or Harlem?
I'll let you pick your poison.
Casey's itching for it. All right. I'm gonna like open up my body. Open the
floodgates, so to speak.
Yeah, open the floodgates. Open Casey for getting. Go ahead.
You kind of stare yourself in the mirror, and you kind of like, let go that kind of like pat you just naturally keep up. It's almost like, untensing a muscle that like is just tense by default. And you kind of like watch your eyes actually like physically change in front of you as you feel your kind of position shunted. And suddenly you're not looking at yourself in the mirror, you're looking at yourself in the mirror. In case it kind of like turns around to Stefan. Well, hi.
Hello? Hello there. I get to talk to you for once, even if it's not physically you. It's
I
Alphorn, but
suppose.
yeah.
Honestly, I didn't think I'd get this far. Kind of like sits back down in the chair, but does it like sits in the chair backwards, you know? Kind of like
Yeah,
leans her
are
head
you,
on like her arms crossed on the top of the chair.
well, I don't know if I have any questions for you. I was just kind of curious to see your experience before. I mean, like, you're far more dead than I am, so.
Oh, that's definitely true. But I've got questions for you.
Oh boy.
Alright.
You said you're not dating him, but what are you doing with him then?
Uh,
Oh, you can't just ask that!
No, man. Getting all the way here just to ask relationship questions.
She's curious. She
Okay.
has to know.
Uh,
She was 100% on the Alphon team of they're 100% dating. Like she did not know how to interpret that relationship other than like, you know,
I
long-term
feel like
couple.
Alphon
And so to hear
kind of looks.
Stefan like kind of deny it is like
Alphon kind of looks at Lockerbin and Harlem. Should I step in or should I just?
luck of a
how old are you? Are you like 10?
I think I was like 6, but
Yeah, you're like
I'm
6.
I'm probably closer to like
Yeah, you probably
250
should.
now.
Still.
What? Casey's age keeps on changing. I thought she was like 8 or I thought she was 8 or 10. Now she's 6. What is going
She
on?
was like 10.
I like to think she changes the answer every time. It's like that one Brandon Rogers bit with the 2 kids where they're like, I don't know, we're like 9 or something, and then later they're like, I don't know, we're literally 4.
Yeah, Casey eventually goes lower. She's like, I'm like 1, and it's like that is just not true. Okay.
So one just kind of shuffles uncomfortably in his chair.
So it's complicated then.
Yes.
I'm gonna step in. I'm gonna step
I
in.
don't want to talk to you about this.
I'm gonna step in.
You hear Casey kind of go like, oh, and then, you know, the body language significantly shifts to be a lot less casual.
Okay, thank you.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about.
I didn't no, it's okay. I just didn't expect to get interrogated by a 6-year-old about my love life.
She's
Are you
not
curious,
6.
though?
How old is she? I thought she was like 10. That was my assumption, but then
She's like
she's like
10, 9, 11, 8, something. Some kind of range there.
I'm like 14.
Now she's saying she's 14.
You are not 14.
She's definitely not 14. She's under a teenager, but older than 6, I'll say.
Come on, can't you tell I'm in my preteen years?
I'm just like looking at Casey and her little flower dress, her being like,
She's
you
so
know,
fucking short.
her being a child.
That is the shortest 14-year-old alive.
You have dwarf blood in you?
Kind of like, like genuinely considers it. I have no idea.
I think you're just a human. Okay. No. Yeah. Sorry about that.
it's fine. It was just kind of surprising. No.
Yeah.
Your ghost's so strange.
I mean, do you want to talk to Harlem now, or do you want to save it? I know that wasn't the best kind of meeting.
I mean, as long as they don't question me on my love life, I'm good.
Harlem, when you go out there, I need you to question him about his love life.
Absolutely not. I'm not listening to you.
All right, Harlem, you can. All right.
God, sorry, brain dead.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, is Alphonse standing up or is she sitting down?
I'm sitting. Wait, I'm sitting down because Casey was sitting down, I guess.
Yeah, still
After
sitting
that.
backwards in the chair, I presume.
Yeah.
God, I forgot how to roleplay Harlem. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's been like a month and a half or so, probably. Not quite that long.
Yeah.
Not a month. Still, it's been long enough that I wouldn't blame you for being a little rusty.
Okay. How the fuck do I do things?
I did say at the start of the one shot that we were really going to need to shake off some rust today.
And that's what we're
Yeah.
doing. Shaking off rust.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, we'll probably continue to shake off rust through the next session as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
You see Harlem take control of Alphonse, but he doesn't. He tries to shift back to sitting normally, but gives up because he kind of needs stand up. But
Like,
Hi.
you alright there?
I can't walk.
Oh. Do you want me
I
to, like,
kinda
turn you around
walk.
in the chair?
Not good walking, Alphonse.
You
Do you, do you want me to, like, pick you up and turn you
No.
around the right way in the chair?
No. That is degrading. I don't want to be picked up. Don't. No, thank you.
Right. Are you the one that the Alphonse found by the Hydra?
Yeah.
What were you doing there?
Was fighting the Hydra? What do you think?
I assume you. Yeah, I was about to say, I assume you died by the Hydra, so.
Mhm.
What a way
bisected
to
by
go.
the waist.
What a way to
Don't
go.
need you to remind me.
I mean, yeah, it's. Sorry, I didn't mean it to be a touchy
No,
subject.
that
I
wasn't to you. That
understand
was
being.
Alphonse.
Okay. I don't mean to be touchy on old wounds. I understand dying. So. Um. hmm. It's
Are you
interesting
sure
to
you
talk.
can't possess her body like at least once?
No.
I imagine Casey just laughing in the background.
Come on.
First off, no.
What
Second off,
strength? She's so
no.
weak.
Third
I'm
off,
not weak.
no.
I'm just a different kind of strong. You dumb.
Alpha is one of the most strong people I know. First off, second off, no. I know what it's like to be outside of my own head. Not doing that again.
Just like once. One time.
No. No. You have to understand. I'm a vampire. I lost my autonomy for a second there when I died. I'm not doing that again.
Okay.
Terrible experience. I pity you deeply. I understand it. I'm not doing that again. I fought tooth and nail to stay in the body I am in. So, like, just keep it that way. Plus, besides, if you kick me out, I don't know if I'll be able to get back in.
Oh. I mean, I've possessed Alphonse like once or twice, and she got back in.
But
so-
Alpha, the difference is that Alpha's alive.
She does make a good point.
I'm not.
Honestly, his soul's probably just begging to get out of there.
That is.
I do not know. I do
Okay.
not know enough about how vampires work to make any comments about this. I can get back in if that. Yeah, I'll take back over for a second. Sorry, Harlem. I told you not to try and possess him. I told you not to try and possess him.
I asked!
Okay, but like still, I'm imagining like what's happening there is that like
Oh, I like to
Harlem
imagine
does
you-
the I asked and then Alphonse
And
butts
then
in.
and then just like goes silent and Alphon rolls back into the body.
It's like, yeah,
You told
but
me
I
to be
told-
polite about this. I'm being polite about this.
And I thank you for that. But also, you know, you pushed. That's the problem. You pushed. if
Stefan
someone
is just
says,
witnessing this happen, only hearing the
especially if-
currently possessed side.
Can I
This is
ask
what it's
your
like being a.
other
This must be
girlfriend?
what it's like being in a conversation with me before this was called.
Sorry, what was that, Harlem?
Can I ask your other strong friend?
Say no. He's gonna say no. I don't think Doc would. I don't think Doc would ever agree to that, man.
No,
Yeah,
I think Doc would kill you. Like, he would find a way to kill you.
Exorcism.
But yeah, he would
I mean,
find
he
a way
is
to
a
kill you.
cleric.
He almost killed me on sight.
Also, I just wanna chime in here, not as any individual character, but as the Dungeon Master, and say Doc can't see Alaphon's ghosts, but friendly reminder that Doc's punches can in fact reach into the ethereal plane. Like, that's a class feature he has.
If he's
Yeah.
like aware what is right there,
Yeah, if
he could
he
easily
knows
beat
where the
their ass.
ghost is, he can punch it.
He punches the ghost.
My goat.
He
Oh,
literally
thank you,
can.
Harlow.
He's a literal
Doc is
goat.
my goat. I love him.
He is a
It's-
literal goat as well.
My goat. My goat.
Yeah, a lot of monk features are very circumstantial, but when they come into play, it does feel pretty fucking
It's
awesome.
so funny.
I'm,
You know,
I'm not sure
okay.
if there's anything more badass than I can punch ghosts out of the fucking air.
I will say,
I mean,
Will,
you know.
you talking about on how, like, if your soul got out, you don't think you would come back. I have an ability that literally takes your soul out of your body for, like, a round.
Don't do that.
Yeah, no.
Don't do
Alaphon
that.
did just pick that up.
Don't do that politely.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. But
I don't think Ash would kill my character, but also Stefan is clicking pretty weakly to his vessel.
But what if I did? What if I was just like, and
You
Stefan goes to the heavens?
Stefan
Body-
fucking
and
died.
the body
Make
just
a new character,
ragdolls.
idiot.
the body
You make a
falls
new
up,
character,
falls
idiot.
up, and then it's just like Stefan's soul's just gone.
Or
Yeah.
worse, the body after a few minutes picks itself back up and goes, Stefan? Who are you?
Oh my, shut up.
Oh no!
No!
Anyway, that's enough of that hypothetical.
No!
He got left behind.
Oh, Courtois.
Anyway, not important. Carrying on.
Okay. Sorry, Harlem is, he's very... how do I say
Insistent.
this? That too. I was gonna say pathetic.
Yeah, that too, but I didn't want to be mean.
Oh,
Fuck you too!
I think that no, but like genuinely, he wants to find. He was kind of robbed of his life, like in a really bad way. And so he was used as bait.
Stefan,
someone
when
to-
you say this, Stefan genuinely shifts uncomfortably. It seems a little sad.
But so he wants to fight the guy that killed him, and I've been letting him kind of spar. I really do not like sparring or fighting in that way, you know.
Does he know who led to his death?
Yes, he does. It was one of his old party members.
Is the guy alive?
Currently, yes, I think.
Do
I
we
mean, it was
want to
only
deal with that?
If I will deal with it eventually, you know.
I
It's
personally, I think like we should deal with it at some point.
Right now,
I'm sorry, I cut out for just 10 seconds.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, what did I miss?
I'm talking about Harlem's backstory or Harlem's death.
Oh, yeah?
I feel
I
feel like we should deal with that sooner rather than later.
It's more personal matters, I guess. I feel like
I understand that, but also that person's still walking around.
I had a character cough here. Projecting.
That's fucked up.
Sorry.
Hey, yeah, he's out
I'm
of
not
character.
wrong.
He is projecting.
Out
He
of
is
character. I am
projecting.
so
Yeah,
not wrong.
Oh,
yeah,
for sure.
he is.
He for
is.
sure is. I'm just saying it's fucked up that you would
I'm-
call him out like that.
I'm just saying, cough, cough, out of character, cough, projection, and Alphon definitely knows, and that's why he's trying to steer the conversation way to like more like different topics. Listen, Stefan, we have a lot going on right now. We still have to find
I
the
know, but
necromancers. We still have to find Kai. Harlem. I've talked to Harlem about this. We have a situation, and we have some plans. Right now, he can't even walk in my body. It's gonna take some time. Listen, if you want to help, I'll contact you when we find the guy.
I do. I don't like the idea of someone like that around still. You know how I feel about it. I feel like
Yeah.
I made myself clear.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to thank you about having interest in them. Again, like I said, I don't really want to like. I don't know what the right word is other than like, they're their own entity. They're their own people. I want them to have more freedom, but I don't want to upset the others.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair.
I'm fine with them possessing my body for like I said with Harlem, we spar a lot. Um Lakovin likes to hang out with his dog. Casey just likes breathing. They like having a body. You know what I mean?
I do, actually.
Yeah. I like having a body.
I understand that fully. I like having a body. Even if it's a broken one, it still feels better than not having one at all.
Mm. I'm just a little I just like I want to help them, have a body again, but I also I don't want to accept the others like that.
Yeah. If it makes you feel any better, I don't mind chatting with them. Casey's a little bit weird, but yeah. Otherwise, I don't mind.
Yeah.
If they need someone to talk to, then you can just talk to me.
Oh, that'd be great because they kind of go
Like,
insane talking to each other sometimes.
yeah,
There's only so many
yeah.
conversations you can have with the same two guys.
I guess I kind of get that actually. It kind of reminds me of before I met all of you.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love Corvus dearly, but there's only so many conversations you can have with one person.
Also, thank you for the haircut.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm just happy I could help.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna head to bed.
Yeah, I'd like to go to bed. I actually don't know where Corvus is, so I'm actually gonna go find him before I go to bed. But
All right.
I'm
Good
gonna
night,
go to bed.
Stefan.
Oh, good night. Sleep good. And Stefan gets up from
Alrighty.
the couch to go find Corvus. I don't know what he wandered off to.
Great roleplay. Whoa.
Well, we'll say, everyone else goes to bed. Stefan, you poke around for a little while, and you find Corvus asleep on one of Greta's reclining chairs.
I feel like
Just-
the dog is right next to him because he was petting the
He's
dog.
just chilling. Sure, why not?
Stefan kind of lightly shakes Corvus awake. Hey, wouldn't you want to sleep on a proper bed?
Ah. Oh, hello.
Hi.
kind of like looks back and forth. Oh.
Yeah,
So
you're
you were
sleeping on the
catching me?
couch. Did you fall asleep?
I guess so. I still figuring this whole sleeping thing out. I guess. Didn't
Oh yeah, I
realize you
get
could do
it.
it without you could do it like not on purpose.
Yeah. If you're tired enough.
Well,
Why don't you, why don't you take out of character? I assumed that Stefan, like everyone in the house was given like a place to sleep, like a bed, you
yeah.
know?
The great thing about Greta's house is like the standard assembly houses are already on the large side, and in addition to that, Greta herself made modifications. It's why her house stands out among like basically just the fucking suburbia of like very similar looking houses.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure I described at the very beginning when we first met Greta that hers had like a whole ass additional tower added to it.
Yeah. So there's plenty of beds and shit to go around.
Don't get me wrong, I think like my mental image of Greta's house has gotten bigger with time, and so my descriptions
Yeah.
have probably been inconsistent. But that's
Yeah.
just
It's the
that's
fucking
just how
neighbor
it
house from
goes,
Hello
right?
Neighbor.
God damn it.
It started out as like, oh, it's a regular house, but it has a tower attached and a basement. And now it's like we got a whole fucking train system that gets you from the top to the bottom and shit. But yeah, no, it's just something that's gonna happen across 4 years of doing this. Is I'll be because over and over again I'll just be like, yeah, it seems reasonable that you have this room, and so slowly like the size of the house just increases to a very unreasonable degree. But we're not gonna worry about it.
It's okay.
For the purposes of this, you have your own bed in your own room.
Why don't you go sleep upstairs in the bed?
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You know me, I don't sleep in bed, so I'll take my chair. Usual.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Just seems a little
I.
At least take one of the recliners. I'll take a recliner.
I know, but you know me, I'm weird about sleeping on beds.
Okay, just take care of yourself, alright?
I'm trying.
Learning
I know it's not
firsthand.
good for my. Yeah.
I'm learning firsthand what not sleeping does to you, and I know you don't quite work the same way, but still, it's good for you to get rest.
Yeah, I know. I just. I'll find some. I'll figure it out.
All right.
But now you should go get some rest.
Okay. And he'll creak his way up the stairs and flop himself down in your bed. I think his feet definitely like go over the edge a little bit, but that's okay. I feel like Corvas is maybe a little bit more like a curled up sleeper kind of guy.
Oh,
so
he
it kind of
got
works
big
out.
wings.
All right.
Yeah.
And I take it that you go to sleep?
Yeah, Stefan's just gonna take his normal chair at the window.
Okay.
Snooze.
All right. And you all enjoy a nice long rest. Stefan.
Yay. Oh god.
Oh shit. No!
I haven't gotten to do that in a while.
God,
It's a bit of a throwback, isn't
it? Oh no.
I love
Look, you
just
give
the
me
oh
the
god.
opportunity, it's gotta happen.
Oh god.
You guys have gotten too comfy in your long rest. You hear me say those words and you feel safe. And you feel safe, you know that? No.
Alright, but this is gonna be chill. You liar.
I never promised it was going to be chill. I just said it was going to be not a super main plot relevant thing because I wanted to do something a little more like normal.
First thing to say,
Yeah.
Stefan.
I guess let's get into it. Let's do that. Let me bite the bullet.
It's been 2 hours ish, somewhere in that ballpark.
It's been. You know what? Give it 40 seconds.
There you go. It's been almost 2 hours. So I think I've earned my.
I need to bite the bullet. Ugh, I'm scared.
So you're sitting at the chair at the window, just
Yeah.
relaxing, trying to
Mm-hmm.
get some rest. Even if you aren't sleeping per se, you're just trying to get some restorative inactivity in. And you're kind of looking out at the all the tops of the houses. The trees, the birds, that shadowy figure standing in the trees staring at you. That shadowy figure in one of the trees staring at you.
Okay. You.
You kind of squint. There's not anything there.
Hello.
Kind of blink a couple times, and in between two of the blinks, you see it for just a moment, but you blink too fast, and it's gone again.
Fuck.
It's tall. You don't get a great look at it, but it is kind of muscular figure. Pair of large avian wings kind of curled up behind it. You don't see its wings uncurled because they're kind of, they're pulled in to the side, but it would have an absolutely massive wingspan.
Shit. Okay. Swan's gonna glance back at Corvus to make sure he's still asleep.
You know he's there before you even glance back because you hear him snoring, but it's still reassuring to look back and see him there. Big old lump in the bed.
Okay. Oh, is it still there?
No, you saw it for a split second when you blinked a couple times. It was in between the blinks you saw it, and then it was gone again.
Okay. How many wings did it have? I can only see the two.
Its wings were pulled in, so you only saw two, but there very well could have been more.
Fuck. Okay. Fun's gonna stumble out of the chair, almost knocking it over as he stumbles to his feet and walks out of the room to go splash his face with water. Shit.
You do so.
Stop.
Pick your way down the stairs, trying not to wake anyone. And you go down to the kitchen and splash some water on your face.
Like, I'm gonna stumble a little bit into the kitchen and is there rice in the cabinet?
Sure.
I'm gonna reach into the cabinet and pour some on the table. And count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
As you're counting,
13,
the table that you're
14,
at,
15.
It's kind of next to the kitchen, but not quite in it.
17.
And next to the kitchen is the back porch.
Yeah.
And next to the table you're at is a window into the back porch. You're kind of hunched over, counting over these rice, sorting them out.
22.
And you look up for a moment.
24.
And in the window, it's that same figure. Just standing.
5,
Yelling at you through the window.
6. Can I use? Fuck. Can I use Divine Sense?
Yeah. Celestials, fiends, and undead, right?
Yep.
It's real. And it is celestial.
Bitch, go grab someone. Sorry, just like go get someone.
Stefan knocks the bag of rice off the table as he stumbles back onto the floor. Fuck. No, I have to go back upstairs. Stefan stumbles up the stairs. He's not trying to be quiet. He's running up the stairs.
Yeah.
Stumbling.
Coming up. Anyone who
Back into the
thinks
room.
they would be woken up by this, you can be.
Yep.
Sure, yeah.
Your rooms are upstairs, and so you hear something thumping its way up the stairs.
Is that an animal?
I'm gonna
Or-
stumble back into my room.
I'm gonna like get out of my room. and,
Yeah.
like, what's that?
You guys are coming out of your rooms just as you see Stefan rush back and into
Stefan?
where Corvas
Is Corvas still there?
Corvas is still there and he's snoring, but you look back over at the chair, and on that windowsill, you had it closed, but it's open now.
Stefan.
There's a raven resting on the bed.
I'm gonna head over
No.
to Stefan's room and knock.
Stefan's gonna stumble over, almost actually falling over at one point, just stumble back up to try and slam the window shut.
You come over and the raven flies away, and you slam it shut.
Stefan.
Stefan? Is everything good?
You hear the door open as Cole and Alphon enter the room.
Is everything okay?
He's gonna stumble, try and walk normally again, but still kind of half
Sit down.
falling over.
You can
As
see
he-
tears seem to wet Stefan's face.
Down.
Get out of the room. We get out of the room. We can't be in here.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
You wanna go my room?
What is happening, you guys?
I don't know. I'm gonna go get
Out.
tissue
Out.
box.
Get out. Out of this room. Out.
Okay.
Stefan kind of half shoves you all out of the room back into the hall.
Yeah, and he's gonna shut the door behind him as he
Ah,
walks out with them.
Let's go to my room, okay? Let's just sit down. Or living room?
It's just wherever. I don't care.
Okay, let's just sit down. Let's go.
I'm gonna go get some tissues for Stefan.
You do so. They're not hard to come by.
Is everything okay? No, what happened?
Yeah, I just shoot a shot at Cole.
Sorry,
okay?
I'm sorry.
Like what?
I'm sorry. I just. I'm sorry. Okay. What happened?
I don't want him here. Stefan motions towards Doc.
What the fuck? Okay.
Hey, Doc, can you go check the kitchen and
Yeah.
clean up the mess there?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll clean it. Leave it alone. I'll clean it up later. I need to clean it up. I need to clean up the rice on the floor. I can't let it. You don't know how much is in there. We need to know how much is in there. We couldn't have lost any. We can't lose grains. If you lose any grains, then
It's grains of rice. Okay, let's
if you lose any grains, then
Okay.
Stefan.
Okay. Is Doc done?
Yeah, Lee leaves.
Yeah, Doc buzzes off to wherever else in the house.
This stays between us. Promise me. Swear on your life. You tell it. If you tell anybody, I'll kill you.
I'm gonna tell my ghost to go outside the door, I guess. Leave the room.
Okay. They both buzz off wherever. I should say all three of them, rather.
Yeah.
I haven't been fully truthful with all of you. I'm sorry. They're trying to take the Raven Queen doesn't know I exist. I follow her not to know I exist. Because if she did, she would not only kill me, but she would kill Corvus. Corvus is an angel, this is true, but he is not made to make pacts the way that he's made with me. He's not even meant to interact with people. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. I can't trust anybody else. And I even don't like telling you this because you can tell him. You tell him that I'll die. I believe what I say. I really do. She can't find me. She can't find him. He doesn't get it. Corvus doesn't get it. You kill us both. I don't care if you kill me here and now. I just need him to be safe.
Well, we're not gonna kill you. um, is there anything that can be done about that? About this?
Don't know. I don't think so. I'm on a ticking time bomb. Corvus doesn't get it. I've tried to explain it to him. I've done this before, and he just has faith in her that she will accept it. She will be okay with it. And can. Corvus made a mistake even interacting with me, nevertheless taking me in the way he did. There was an angel on the outside. Real one. I don't know what type. It's definitely not the one that Corvus is. Really one of those warrior ones. I need to go. I need to leave. Somewhere. We need to go somewhere that isn't here. That's why I've been running for the past 2 years. Stepan at this point has jolted up from his chair and started pacing around. That's why I've been. Well, at first it was because I didn't know where to go, and then Kovas started being himself, and I got attached, and so I started moving around again so that they would find us. Because I cared. Because he was himself, because he was alive. This makes no sense, I'm sorry. I'm scared. I don't know what to do.
Cause
Other
they
than
die.
die.
Okay, well let's not do that.
If I die, then there's no one to take care of Kovas, and then she'll find him any either way. She'll make him not exist anymore. So that's not productive. And I promised him that I would stop thinking like this, even though I haven't. I'm sorry, I hope you know. How much of the price is spilled on the floor? How many grains am I gonna have to count tonight? I might be up all night if it's too many. I didn't even mean to knock over the bag. I have to count each one. I can't just lose one, because if I lose one, then I can't lose any of them. If I lose any of them, it's a bad omen, and if it's a bad omen, that's bad for me. I already have enough bad luck as is.
Alphon kind of like makes eye contact with Cole. Is it kind of like
He
what
looks-
the? What do we do? What do we do here?
He looks back with the same expression.
What do we do?
I need to go back upstairs for a second. Stepan quickly scrambles back up the stairs.
You do so.
Okay.
He's gonna scramble back upstairs and open his door again to check on Corvus.
Phil just snoring away in that bed.
He's gonna close the door quietly and then walk back downstairs.
You do so.
Yeah, okay, sorry. What were you going to say? Apologies.
One second, I'm looking it up on Google.
What- what?
What do
How
you-
to help with paranoia.
You come down the stairs and Alphon is pulled from Greta's personal library, rapidly flipping through a book that's titled "How to Deal with Paranoia."
Okay. How about we help you count up all the rice first?
Yes, that would be nice. And we can't miss a single one. If you miss
Yep.
one, that's a bad omen. A single piece. And Stepan just, he's speed walking, by the way. When I say walking, he's straight up speed walking. You've never seen this man walk so fast in his goddamn life.
He's practically running, but like
Yeah.
somehow maintaining a walking, style. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And Stefan casts Find Rice.
Yeah, Stepan is just gonna. Well, you guys watch Stepan just walk very quickly back into the other room and start counting out loud.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Very intensely.
I'm gonna scoop some rice for my own separate pile and start counting that too, I guess.
Yeah.
And, you can add them up at the end.
Make sure you don't lose count. If you lose count, we have to count again.
Okay, I think it'd be better if you counted in your head then, because you're kind of overlapping.
Sorry. I just.
It's okay. It's okay.
I can't lose count. How can I lose count? Fuck! And he knocks over his pile again and starts counting again.
No.
I'm sorry. I can't. I just when I knock things like this on the ground, I can't focus. I think it might be a vampire thing or a paranoia thing. I don't know. I read something in a book a long time ago about rice with vampires, and oftentimes I spill rice on purpose to count it up to calm my brain, and then that's what I was doing originally, and then it showed up again, and so I knocked the whole bag of rice on the floor, and now there's so much rice on the floor. Oh, fuck. And he looks over his pile again and starts counting.
Right.
Okay, you gotta be to count it. You gotta
keep a
be
tally.
yeah.
Like, go up a piece of paper and tally it up while you're
Or
doing it.
gather your rice in clumps. Like I have a clump of 5, and then a clump of 10.
If I count it in clumps, then what if one slips through my fingers and falls under the table? Then I won't be
Well,
able to find it
then
again.
you put it. Okay, so I have a here wait. So you get a tray. Here, let's pull out a baking tray. You get a baking tray, and you can separate them in piles. So I'm gonna separate mine by 25s. So
Does do the windows have curtains, by the way?
Sure.
Yeah, can I close the curtains so we
Yeah.
don't see outside?
I got you.
I'll distract Stefan by talking about organizing them in groups on the tray.
Alrighty.
And
I
then
think we
that's-
can
Alright.
respectfully. I think we can skip past the discussion of the
rice
logistics of
counting.
counting rice.
The rice, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if that's roleplay you guys want to do, that's fine.
No,
I
I'm
feel
good.
like I can make the executive call that we can skip over that.
Mhm.
We'll say at the end of it all, assuming you do actually count it, we'll say there is 19,371 grains of rice in the bag total.
Yeah.
Kind of a big bag.
Yeah, it's kind of a big bag of rice. I want to say, when you guys finish counting, Stefan looks genuinely relieved.
Okay, that's
Like
good.
a whole weight has been lifted off his shoulder.
I'm also gonna when the rice has been counted, I'm gonna go check on Doc.
All right. Hey Doc,
It's
what are you
like
up to?
past. By the time this is done, Docs is like passed out on the sofa, like waiting.
There you go.
All right, that's good. That works.
Just plop a blanket on that guy, leave him be.
Yeah.
Counted and oh! Stefan quickly stumbles back up and he's gonna run back up the stairs again to check on Gorvas again. He's like playing FNAF 4, like checking the doors and shit.
How did you make that fucking? That was a stupid reference, man.
Oh my god.
I gotta make that
Unnecessary.
reference. I'm sorry. I felt I
respected
had to.
that.
Yeah.
When Stefan is
respect-
checking on, I'm gonna like look at Cole like, okay, what do we do? What do we do about
I
that?
don't know. I don't know.
Like we have like Doc is literally, oh god.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
I don't. See, I mean, I feel like if she was actually looking for him, she would find him by now, right? With Doc.
Maybe that's why it's here, unless he's seen
Oh,
it
yeah, I
before.
get that, but why now?
I don't know.
Oh, gods.
Stefan at this point is gonna quickly shuffle back into the room, carefully put the rice bag back in the kitchen, up on the cabinet.
And I think that's all the rice.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry. My mind is clearer now. I apologize. That should. I got overwhelmed, and generally I try not to get you involved. And that happens, but generally, when that happens, Corvus is awake. But this case, I can't tell Corvus, so. Not yet. Well, I should, but also, like, what if. Breaths. And he takes a deep. Okay, I need to stop panicking. That is not all of your burden to carry. I apologize. I have to tell Dork eventually, but I don't know how I'm going to do that.
Is there a way to get behind being seen by gods? Like,
I don't know.
especially if you're
Like,
literally a
that's
magical entity for one, you know? You know what I mean? Like,
I
I don't know if that's possible.
I don't know. Like I said, I didn't put it not as eloquently as I would put now, but right now I feel like I'm on a timer. I have been for a long time.
Okay.
I mean, why do you think I fight with such reckless abandon?
Okay, this might not help, but okay, out of character. Do you guys remember when we were running away from the assembly and we got anti-scrying rings?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever happened to those?
I think you've still got them. I just don't think
Exactly.
anyone's attuned
Okay.
to them anymore.
Yeah,
I don't think you sold them or anything.
No, I don't think
I
we
think
did
I'd
either.
remember if you sold them to Revron or something.
I'm gonna like dig through my bag or the bag of holding wherever there are, and I'm gonna pull out an
Oh, probably in the bag
anti-scrying
of
ring.
holding.
I really don't think this is gonna help that much. I'll be honest, because we're talking about literal gods here. But it might provide you some security. It's an anti-scrying ring.
This is the part where I
Fix it.
chime in and remind you that the anti-scrying ring does in fact cost an attunement slot.
I'm aware, but we're shut up. Roleplay.
I'm just saying.
I know. It's. I'm giving it to Stefan to do as he wishes with it.
I don't have many things I'm attuned to. I think it's
And-
just my gauntlet.
And like I said, I'm not even sure if it would work.
Hey,
Because-
isn't Descent attunement?
I
Remind me
think
of that.
Ascent might actually need attunement. Yes, it is.
Yeah. So this will be your third slot.
This will be my third slot. Okay. That's fine. Swan's gonna kind of take it and move it around his fingers for a second. Place it on his hand. Do you have another one? Maybe a bigger one?
Let me ask. Who has the biggest hands in the party? I'm trying to think.
I don't know who does have the biggest hands in the party.
Korak, because
Well, we
Korak
don't-
is. I don't know. I don't think
Well,
Korak, because Korak is
Korak.
scaly. I don't
That
know.
was an interesting
Big
choice.
dragon hands. Big dragon hands, you know?
I mean, I guess
Okay, but no, probably Doc.
I just
it's
Doc
not
is
important.
sleeping.
You figure out which ring is like size the largest. And this is the part where I remind you that most magic items will resize themselves to be appropriate for the creature they're being used for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I'm pretty sure any and all of them would work.
Oh no, I
For
just
what I
gave
assume
I
is
just gave
Corvus.
Kervas and Stefan matching rings. Oh no.
I was thinking about it.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
I
I didn't even
just
think about that,
It was the
actually.
first thing that came to my mind.
I was not
Stefan's not
trying
even
to
thinking
make
about
it
it.
gay. I
Bro's
was
trying
just-
to not have a full-on panic attack still. Well, he's kind of getting over it, but still.
The Ray Scouts as well.
Okay. Thank you. You all can go back to bed. I apologize for waking you. You should get rest. I'm gonna close the blinds in my bedroom.
If you're sure, but if anything comes up, you can grab our attention, you know.
Yeah, and like I said before, please, I know that Doc is your friend, and I don't expect you to actually hold to this, but try to not let him know yet. I don't know. He will probably kill me if he finds out. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to tell him. I haven't figured it out yet. I just need to take it one step at a time. The first step is to keep us safe first. That's my focus right now. I'll figure out
Okay.
how to tell Doc when I do.
Okay.
I know you haven't known me long, so I don't expect you to keep secrets from your friends, but Stefan just kind of comes a little closer and just almost kneels.
She's
Please. Please. Don't. Please don't tell him. I can't lose this. I can't lose him. He's the only thing that is good in this world.
Right now, and for now, and everything like that, I won't tell him anything. Maybe when we have a better situation on what's going on, or we have a more accurate plan on how we can fully help with this, we can inform him more about it.
I don't like keeping him in the dark, and I'm sorry I kept all of you in the dark for so long. I thought it had gone away. I thought I was okay. It's not. It's never okay. I'm still on a timer. I know this is irrational. I know I shouldn't exist, and I know this shouldn't exist, but I can't lose him. It's a selfish promise, but it's one I need to keep. And Stefan stands back up on his feet and just walks off, heading off to bed. Sort of opens the door, let it creaking in a little bit, and shuts it behind him, where he, instead of stumbles over to the window, pulling the blinds down, and then turning and stumbling into the bed, collapsing next to Corvus in whatever space is left.
All right. Is there anything else that you folks would like to do that night?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to Cole. Okay, what do we do? Oh my god.
I don't know. I should probably tell him this, but if it comes to fighting an angel, I'm not doing that.
I agree. I'm not. If things go to
Things go
the
wrong.
worst.
I'm not fighting that.
Yeah, if things go to the worst. Yeah. For now, I'll tell Doc something like small. You know, um, I'm thinking like just something to do with Raven Queen, and leave it at that. I don't know if that's too much information. I don't know if that's like just suspicious, but
I feel bad.
we're not. We're not hurting Doc by not telling him everything about it, you know? So I'm just gonna leave it at Raven Queen stuff. Which I'm sure he already guessed by him being kicked out. I'm gonna go back to bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna just sleep.
Yeah.
God.
Maybe go back to bed.
You wanna go back to bed?
Too bad. Smiley face.
God fucking damn.
Sorry, gang. Sorry, I gotta tear the party apart like that.
Don't apologize.
I kind of knew it was gonna come eventually. I just. Ugh.
It's
Oh,
real. It's happening.
it's real and it's happening, and I'm fucking scared. This is what I've been so terrified for the past, like, forever.
Lewis, are
This is
you
what
okay?
Stefan has had multiple panic attacks about.
Lewis, are you okay with like being? I don't want to say excluded, but like,
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Give a
Louis. I feel
shit.
like me and you. I was gonna say, I feel like me and you have talked about this before, Louis, because I feel
Probably.
like this was brought up at some point.
I don't give a shit, man. If it's for the plot, it's for the plot. Let it go. Let it happen.
Honestly, I'm very much for it because I'm gonna be honest. Like, I know it seems like strange for this like group of characters, but it's honestly nice to see like the party kind of split on something,
Yeah.
even if Doc has not exactly been given the chance to share his opinion yet. I feel like overwhelmingly the party has always been of the same mind about most things, and I just think it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out.
Yeah. I think Doc is definitely very fucking suspicious, but he's not gonna pry into it very much right now. I was just drawing again. Like there's been a lot of conversations I've not been like privy to, so I've just been like doodling in the background. And Cinder,
will
you're gonna
say.
love this, by the way.
oh,
I will say
Go
I'm
in-
very
go
sorry
into
that
it,
Doc has not had the chance to be very like included.
I'm fine. I
Yeah,
don't
sorry.
really care.
No,
I'm enjoying it.
Ezekiel!
oh my God, what? Wait.
Oh my god, he's
I don't
so
know if that's
badass.
Oh, I love it. Oh, ooh, oh.
Where I can't.
Mwah,
Yeah.
mwah, 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 mwah. It's delicious. Oh,
Goddamn.
Ezekiel!
mwah, mwah.
Ezekiel!
Can I put this on Art Fight?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. I was like planning on drawing him myself in like the new armor, but fuck, dude. Like,
Fuck, you could try. It's very difficult.
I was gonna say, like, the thing is,
so
I
much, but
wasn't
love
sure
it.
I was gonna be able to do it justice, and you have done it justice.
It's so
Yeah.
hard to draw that fucking armor.
I
And
know.
I swear to God, drawing the mask just
terrified.
feels like my old days of like drawing Foxy. It's terrible.
Oh god, now you say that, it is very Foxy-esque, isn't it?
It's like yeah. It's
Ugh, I love
it's
it,
a
though.
metal
With the
metal
fucking
fox.
tear,
Like it has to
on
be.
the nose of the. Ugh, mwah,
Rogue.
I
Right.
shower him in kisses. Anyway,
Oh,
that's neither here nor there. We still have like an hour of Dungeons and Dragons we can play.
Sorry, gang. Sorry, gang.
we keep on
Yeah.
getting like I remember like 2 hours and 30 minutes ago we went, oh, we'll sleep and then we'll like go do the thing. We'll go
Mhm.
do what the assembly called us for. Two
Yeah,
conversations later.
This is a classic Mariana's Trident moment, TM. Like,
Yeah.
in my notes for today, I had written down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 11 bullet points of stuff I wanted to happen. We just finished with bullet point 3.
Oh my
Let's
god.
keep going. Let's keep going.
I thought we were gonna
Keep
open up
going.
Get through all
Tailspire
of them.
today.
Let's get through all 11.
Yeah, no, I know my fucking Steam history does not let me be super sneaky about it, and I could hide it, but I like to put the fear of God in you guys.
Yeah.
Anyway.
God.
Morning.
But anyway.
Morning.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be opening Tailspire today.
No.
But we can get closer.
Yay.
We can get closer.
I want to kill shit.
Yeah, I'm not going to
Oh,
lie. My
I
hope
know-
is my whole
I know who I'm gonna kill.
Oh.
Alright. Well, and this is purely like an RP thing. Will, if you want, because I can't imagine that Stefan had the most peaceful of nights after that.
Mhm.
We could, if you want, say he takes a level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Just for flavor
I'd be
reasons.
down.
Now, actually, this is a great time for me to bring this up. 5e exhaustion sucks complete donkey dick, and I've
Yeah.
talked about this before.
You
Yeah.
have.
Now, we're not on 5.5 yet. Probably for the second campaign we will be. But 5.5, I'm pretty sure this went through, because I haven't actually looked at the books, but this was in the UA, and I really liked it. They had an alternate version of exhaustion, where first off, instead of 6 levels, it was 10. And second,
Yeah.
instead of having like a bunch of different effects for every level, it's just a -1 to your attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws that stacks.
Well, that's
Okay.
interesting.
Would you prefer to do that?
Let's do that.
Basically, it's a lot easier to remember. Just whenever you roll a d20, just -1. That's
Yeah,
all your
okay.
exhaustion will do.
Okay.
All right. With that out of the way, because I wanted to have that little tangent. We'll just demo the rule. If we don't like it, we'll go back.
Yeah.
You guys wake up in the morning, and
Yeah.
we'll all just calm.
Can we have a 5-minute break because I need a piss.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we can. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's 5-minute break.
I'm gonna get a snack.
Suppose it is around that time. Hoshi mama.
Hochi mama.
I'm gonna be honest, in my head, I had the Stefan thing penciled in as just like a little, oh, and he's gonna see a creepy figure, and then there will be a raven. And then I was expecting it to just be a little thing, and then it was not a little thing. And don't get me wrong, I'm
Oh.
100% for what it became. It was fucking awesome. I just didn't have it penciled in my timetable.
Yeah.
It's
You
kinda
got
funny.
to see Stefan at his most paranoid.
It was fucking great. Like, can I just say, Will, this is part of the reason I love having you as a player so much, is you're so good at like rolling with what I'm doing and like feeding back into me as the DM, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
fuck the rice thing, gold, platinum, even
Yeah.
diamond, incredible, delightful, fantastic.
Thank you. It's an idea I joked about a long time ago
Yeah.
and decided to use.
God, and it's so fitting. Like, I know we've talked about it, but I just like, even I did not expect him to roll downstairs and pull out the fucking rice bag.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to like diagnose my own character, but I feel like Stefan kind of low key like has like some sort of like OCD along with his paranoia, and I don't want to be like, oh yeah, he has OCD, but like, you know,
Look at him.
yeah, look at him.
Bro sees the face of God and goes downstairs to count rice.
Yeah. I try to play into like him having really weird coping mechanisms for his paranoia.
Yeah.
Sort of what I was going for.
Also, it's just nice because it, like feeds into vampire mythology stuff.
Yeah, it's like vampires. They count rice. If you throw rice at them, they stop and count the rice. Which, by the way, would actually work on Stefan. I feel like I gotta specify that to the crat. It would work because he would get so paranoid about bad omens or whatever the fuck he said that he would sit up. Let me turn
Fine.
Lewis down. I'm turning
Yeah,
Lewis
no,
down.
I'm hearing the echo as well.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
just
you.
turned Lewis down 100%. But yeah, like he would get so paranoid that he would like stop to go like pick up the rice. What the fuck do we do about this? I'm sorry, I put you two in a rock between a rock and a hard place. I apologize. Mhm. Yeah, it's sort of a like, oh, we'll worry about this later thing. I gotta be honest, did not expect to have to roleplay that out today. I've thought about it a lot since it's a conversation that me and Ash have had in the past. Did not expect it to happen today. I rolled with it.
And I'd say you fucking killed
I
it.
forgot to mute myself there. There we go. What?
Oh boy, Hochi Mama.
Oh wow. Okay. We got stuff we gotta do. I thought it was really funny on how Stefan was just projecting onto Harlem. Like
Yeah. Stefan, I think it's very fun.
Hello.
oh
Hello.
hello.
Good. Now he's back to absorb all the sound waves so they don't bounce back into his mic.
Yeah.
The fuck? Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
you
was
were
a
echoing
big
The
the
second
hell.
you, unironically, the second you leave, we all heard like echoes of ourselves, and the second you get back, it
Yeah.
goes away.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
it's probably
fixed
just the
it.
headphones are really loud.
Yeah.
They have really good noise canceling when you wear them, but
In my
otherwise
head,
it's
I just
really
had the
fucking loud. I have the volume all the way up.
yeah. In my head, I just had the mentality of the fucking sound waves coming out of like your PC speaker, and somehow you were absorbing them.
What the fuck?
But anyway,
Bro observes the
everybody
observes
ready
the
to hop
wavelength.
back into it for a wee bit longer,
Yeah,
and then I'll let you
I'm
go.
good to keep going. I ain't.
Well, I know Void has to feed
Ah,
Defeat the
some little
beasts in like an
buddies.
hour
You
or
must
so.
feed the
Creatures.
beast.
In
damn,
43 minutes, Void must feed the beasts.
damn.
Yes.
Feed the
So yeah.
beast.
But yeah, also I have work tomorrow and stuff. But anyway, we can play for now.
Yeah.
So, you all wake up in the morning, and all is at least seemingly well. Corvas probably does, ask Stefan how he slept, and I can only imagine that Stefan would lie.
Oh, I don't want to lie to him.
Well, it's up to you.
Oh. Stefan
Want
doesn't
it?
want to lie to him.
How'd you sleep? You sleep well?
And then, oh, of course, we have to have a conversation later.
No, fuck is my point. There, now it's better enough. Oh, okay. Is everything alright?
Mm, I, something, not really. Someone just kind of shifts in the bed, just kind of hugs onto him for a second. I, I didn't really sleep the best, and I then doing that paranoid thing I do again, but this time it's for a valid reason.
Well, what's going on? I didn't keep you awake, did I?
No,
Hope not.
you're fine. No, you're fine. But last night when you were asleep, I saw an angel.
You see Corvas, who kind of had like sleepy eyes up until this point, and was kind of like half looking up at you, like half looking down at you and half looking at the ceiling, kind of like turns to face you fully and like eyes wide. Kind of this unreadable look on his face.
I didn't want to tell you, but you know me. I can't bring myself to not tell you the truth.
Well, what happened?
It
Did you
opened the window.
Okay.
I closed it. It
Did you
didn't
say anything
talk.
to it?
It didn't talk. It stared, but I looked at it and it was real, and I know it was real. I did the thing that I do with Alphonse Ghosts, with the purple flame, and it was there. I know this time it wasn't fake. It wasn't my mind playing tricks on me. It's there. I didn't want to wake you.
Stefan, you could have woken me. I could have said something to it.
No,
Could have
no,
at least
no.
made you feel better.
Kovos, I don't want you to say anything to it. I don't want it to know that you're here. There was a raven in the window.
Okay. Well, we're still here.
We're still here. We are still here. You're still here. I just don't know. I'm so scared that I've told you. I'm scared it won't be for much longer. I don't know what she's going to do if she finds you.
Stefan kind of like, yeah, like holds you tight.
Hmm.
If she really wanted us gone, I think she would have already done it.
Well,
I
I
think
understand.
if you saw this angel and it didn't do anything, then at the very worst, she's undecided. This is
I don't.
kind of good news.
Swan sort of blinks for a second and then kind of understands vaguely what he's getting at and calms down quite a bit. Really? You're right. I mean, you're right. You're right. She didn't blow me to smithereens last night. I'm still here.
Yeah,
We're still here.
we're still here.
I'm still here. Someone just kind of grabs him into a big ol' hug. Oh, you're still here. Unless this is like a death-induced hallucination, and even if that's the case, then that's fine, I guess. Ugh,
Oh, I don't think so.
I don't.
Never was. And he kind of like stretches for a little bit. I don't think my back would hurt like this. Ugh. Is this what you deal with?
um, I mean, I'm used to. My back doesn't hurt as much now. Mostly just the occasional popping of the missing lung and
Oof.
Bro, you sleep in
occasional
chairs.
crack
No
of
way your
bones.
back is healthy.
It's not.
No, I think it's just on account of the fact that he is Stefan, and therefore, issues such as poor bone structure are not to quite the same level of consequence.
It's like, oh man, vampirism cured your scoliosis? Ah, no, it made it worse. It's just like, I
It's
just
just I
can't
don't
feel
I don't
notice it
care
anymore.
Yeah.
I just don't notice.
It definitely made it worse.
Ugh. Humans have it harder than I thought. Every day, oh yeah, every day since the pyramid, I feel like I learned just how strong they really are.
Guess that's true. You haven't had to hold up your wings until now. Someone kind of leans against his shoulder slightly and just brushes against his wings just a little bit. Jeez. Ugh. I'm. Oh, now I. Stefan seems to have suddenly realizes something and he's like stretches back a little bit. I mean, if we're still here, then that maybe she's undecided, but then. Oh, I can't. Oh, no. Unless you're gonna be mad at me.
Hmm?
I may have or may have not, in my panic last night, told Alphon and Cole about why I was panicking.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sure they understood.
I mean, they understood and they said they wouldn't say anything, but Doc is here.
Can convince him too.
I
We can
don't
do
know
it.
about. I don't.
I mean, hey, he seems to follow the Raven Queen quite unquestionably, and if the Raven Queen's undecided, then he shouldn't do anything.
I mean, I guess that's true. It's just. This whole thing. You know. Now more than ever, I'm just scared that I'm going to lose you. Human bodies are fragile. And even though you're not fully human, I just can't help but be nervous. I might be able to convince him, I just don't know yet.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Now,
We
he
should go.
kind of pulls himself out of bed slowly, and you feel the bed like lurch as he pulls himself out. He kind of like pulls the shade back up a little bit. He's like, "Sun's getting up, eh? We
should go.
should probably go."
Probably. Someone's gonna shuffle out of bed. Alright. I probably should go.
And you two get yourselves ready for the day.
Hmm.
Anyway, that unexpected additional scene aside.
Sorry, guys, I'm so sorry.
Oh my
I'm so
God.
sorry, gang. I'm so sorry.
I'd still
I feel
plan
like
to
a piece
skip
of
over
shit.
it, and here we are.
I'm gonna shut up now.
No, it was good. It was good characterization.
Stefan's gonna stop. I'm gonna stop yapping for the rest of the session. I want everyone else to play.
It was good characterization, okay? Leave it to Corvas to convince Stefan the most terrifying thing that's ever happened to him was actually good news. Anyway, Christ.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, gang. I'm gonna shut up.
Can I say
Is
that
anybody
Alphon
ready?
made breakfast for the day because, Stefan's
Oh, yeah.
sleep deprived
Fair.
and panic attack?
I feel like these two probably have gotten up at like 9:45 or something.
Yeah.
You know? Like, y'all have to be there at 10:30, so bit of movement has to happen.
We gotta go. Eat breakfast on the
Yeah.
way, Stefan. We gotta go.
I don't eat your food anyway, so it doesn't
Eat
matter.
it
Oh, Professor,
anyway.
can we get something to eat?
I
Damn.
hand him like a little plate of I don't know, bacon and eggs or something. Eat it anyway.
I can't eat this.
It's kind of
Thank you,
cold.
Dad, for the sentiment.
I'll take it.
I'm sorry, I just have this mental image of Doc taking the plate, like leaning the head back, lifting the beak of the mask up just a little bit, and then just holding the plate until everything slides in.
Yeah.
Damn, now I want eggs. Oh, I love eggs.
Anyway, anything else you guys want to do before you head out, or are you just gonna?
No, let's play the
Get
game.
up
I'm
and
sorry,
go.
Let's
gang.
play the game.
Oh, we gotta go
Alrighty.
check
I'm so
out.
sorry,
we gotta go see
gang.
what's up with that fucking tower. Hopefully,
I'm so sorry, gang. I feel
Leaning
really
tower of
bad,
the
actually.
it's fine.
No. It was delightful. Anyway,
Anyways, yeah. I'm
You
also
guys-
gonna I think I will what do we who should we bring, by the way? Like should we bring Korak for this?
Yes.
Look,
Korak's part of our
okay,
party.
and
Korak's our
other,
leader.
like, wait,
Yes.
Also-
Korak's our
also-
leader.
Okay, Korak is our leader. But also what your new companion as well, your woof
Hmm?
woof.
What? The owl?
the dog.
Oh, the dog! He's an older dog. We probably shouldn't.
Oh, he's old? Okay.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
an old
no,
dog.
he's old. He's up there.
Okay, I'm gonna bring Pint with me then, because I don't trust leaving the
You
bird
don't want to
and the
leave
dog
those two in the
together.
house together.
And a bunch of cats too, and a bunch of fucking cats in the same house.
Those cats are
Honestly, can
not
I-
trained.
Yeah, it's true. I like to think because this dog is just such a gentle soul. I like to imagine as you guys are like, getting together in the morning, you actually find like he's in the center of the living room and a bunch of cats are like, snuggled up around him.
Yeah.
He's actually just become like a warm centerpiece. Anyway, they bask in the sun in the morning. It's great. Anyway.
They bask in the dog or
Anyway. you guys make your way back up that same winding path, past the leaning tower this time, and instead to the main tower, where you can see this kind of well-dressed individual just kind of like flags you down at the door. Mariana's Trident.
Yes.
Yes, honey.
That's us.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
headmaster would like to see you. Please come with
Oh
me.
god, this
Headmaster.
is
Oh
specific.
fuck. Okay.
Oh god, this is.
Mhm.
I thought this was gonna be like for other adventuring parties. I thought this was gonna be like a convention of adventuring parties. No, it's for us
Guys,
specifically.
we're in trouble.
Oh, we're in so much
What did we?
trouble.
What did we
We're in
do?
trouble. Nothing.
Okay,
I
what
hope not.
specifically?
What did you do, Alphon? You were the
Well,
only
I
one
haven't
here.
done anything. I haven't done anything against the assembly here.
Alphon was the only one of it, like, on the assembly for the last 2 weeks. If Alphon did anything, it doesn't
I
reflect
did
on us.
not. Oh wait. Oh shoot, Storm. No, okay, I didn't do anything.
What happened with Storm?
Mariana's Trident didn't do anything.
Mariana's
What
trying
happened
to
with
do
Storm?
nothing. He got into a fight with a random kid. That's not important. That's not important.
We'll
Yeah.
catch
I
up on that
assume you're
later.
not saying this in front of the official.
No.
No, we're not.
I'll follow closely behind.
Alrighty.
Me too. I'll
Uh,
follow behind.
Alright.
I love just going. I haven't done anything. Oh wait, Storm. I haven't done
I haven't done anything. Alright. He takes you just like past the front desk. The front desk just kind of like gives him and lets him go on his way. Takes you past what actually, interestingly, looks to be a Gretivator in construction.
What?
What?
And instead
Greta
takes
really
you to
needs
the
to patent
stairs
this.
because it's not finished. I honestly feel like Greta already got her kickback for the Gretivator because she like
I think
submitted
so,
to
yeah.
assembly rec. I think she like technically does have a patent, but like also she like sort of half sold the patent to the assembly, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, where do you guys think all the money comes from for like all of her projects before Mariana's Trident?
Mm-hmm.
I think she low-key set herself with the Gretivator, even if she didn't necessarily realize it at the time. Anyway, she takes you up a very, very painfully long flight of stairs, and it really makes you wish that the Gretivator was in fact finished. But he takes you about halfway up, and then kind of like stops you, just at like in between the 34th and 35th floors. And just kind of like takes a ring on his finger, kind of wiggles it, and just holds it up at one of the walls. And the bricks, one by one, actually like just vanish, revealing another pathway. He kind of just says, he just kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. He like gestures to go in.
Okay.
Just walk on in.
Got nothing to hide. We got nothing to hide. You know.
You you one by one make your way in through the small hallway, which eventually opens up into a little bit of an office space, and you hear the bricks behind you back into place. And in this sorry, I just need to check my notes. Alright. Yeah, you find yourself in honestly like a little bit of a hastily put together looking office. There's, some couches, some chairs, some tables, some coffee tables. But a lot of it is kind of mismatched. There's these nice looking bookshelves. You can tell by marks on the floor that they were just recently moved there. And they're only like half full, which is honestly unusual for basically any assembly building to have a bookshelf that's not stuffed to the brim. Other than that, it's pretty nondescript, just a nice desk in the middle that is seating a halfling. He looks, in human years, maybe like mid to late 40s. He's got a little gray going on the side of his kind of like short cut hair. It's brown on the top. Just kind of like a round nose, wearing kind of like business casual, if that makes sense. Which is surprising, perhaps. it almost feels like a mismatch with the entire rest of the office, which, you know, while it does look hastily put together, it still gives like, I am very formal and I'm fucking the headmaster of the assembly kind of vibes.
Yeah.
And so it's a bit of a mismatch, but he kind of like rolls the chair closer up to the desk. The chair is of course very high because he is in fact a halfling. Hello there. My name is Gideon
Hello.
Longfeet, and I am the headmaster of the assembly. And you're Mariana's Trident, I take it?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
No.
I thought there were 5 of you.
Oh,
He kind of like leans
not
over the
right now.
desk and sees Korak. Oh, I guess there are 5 of you. Hello.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't see you there. Kind of like clasps his hands together, kind of like leans on the desk. I'm sorry to call you on such short notice. I know you're a very busy group. You get up to a lot of stuff. Kind of like those figureheads at you.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
do, don't we?
Mhm. Yeah. Sorry, I really don't normally do this. I need your help.
Okay.
I assumed so.
Yeah, I need you to help me deal with the foundation problem.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
yes.
Yeah, we noticed that the tower was like leaning on the side. But we didn't
So
really
that's
do
not
it.
like natural, is it? Then.
No, it's not. Yesterday, it was like yesterday night. A sinkhole opened up under the main assembly tower. Fortunately, we were able to get everybody out and stabilize the building. Thank goodness we had a conjurer on site. But all the metal in the foundation has been either destroyed or rusted through. The only reason the building's still standing is because of the conjurers that happened to be on site at the time. They've put together a temporary foundation for now, but it requires round the clock. We need to have someone there to sustain it at all times. We've had to cancel classes so we can get instructors out there to do it. Look, normally with this kind of thing, I would say it's fine, and we would just carefully deconstruct the building and fix the foundation that way. But there's things in that building we can't move. Normally, I'd ask the Golden Ribbon for this kind of thing, but they're all up. You see in the distance, the building begins to actually tilt more and more. You can hear the snapping of metal and cables,
Ooh.
and it kind of tilts about an additional 10 degrees to the right, and you watch underneath it, brick by brick, a translucent stabilizing beam constructs itself and then kind of wraps its way onto the side of the building, and it stops tilting.
Oh, okay.
Just in case, we've gotten
Occupy.
everything important out of that building, right?
Everything we can.
What kind of things? Like,
It's the main building of these. I don't know. Like, it's the main tower, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
Anyway,
artifacts, heirlooms, things you can't just pick up and move.
Right.
Anyway, that really, he's kind of like looking at, he kind of like came over to the window, is looking out. That really tilted out there. Anyway, can you help, please?
Yeah, we've.
Well, do you
got nothing,
know
so-
what I was going to say? What do you know? What's causing this to in the first place?
We have sent some scouts in, a little, but we don't want to risk any lives. Jury's still out. Whatever caused this, it wasn't just like a normal sinkhole. We would have caught it long before that. We have underground chambers. We would have known. This happened fast, and it happened out of nowhere.
Do you know how deep it is?
Well, the scouts have only gone in so far, but we've dropped some ropes, and it is at least 100 feet.
100.
Okay.
What
Probably
time?
more.
What time did this happen?
Sometime in the night last night. I was asleep, but they woke me up for it around 2 a.m., so probably shortly before then.
Didn't we see it lean around at 7?
Oh my gosh.
Was it what? So,
I'm sorry, wait, have I got my timeline fucked up here?
You are. You have.
Here,
Yeah.
no, I said, oh my gosh, because I had a hex. I'm gonna call my mom. You guys can keep playing.
Oh,
okay. Well, I mean, you said
Wait,
it was. It's probably
Oh yeah, I guess it
2.
must have happened when Alifon was out, right?
Yeah.
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 So I'll say it was yesterday morning then.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. This isn't me like
Fair.
intentionally
No,
leaving a
that's
clue to
alright.
be like, oh, he's lying or anything. Like he's not. I just
Nah.
fucked up. That's a me thing.
Okay. What? There was something to do with rust, though, right?
Yeah.
Eh,
We try to keep up regular maintenance and check in on these kind of things, but somehow it seems like most of the building's foundation that could did.
I mean, okay. Well, is there any kind of spells that you would be aware of that could do that kind of rusting damage? I've never heard of anything like that.
I've talked with some of the lab boys, and they think it may have been transmutation, but it's only been about 24 hours since it tilted, so we don't have anything conclusive.
What if it could be something like a fucking, what are they called? Rust monster?
It's a rust.
Rust thing. I've only heard stories about those things.
Maybe?
It's some kind of infestation, maybe?
Rust monsters are pretty small.
Maybe a large gathering of them could do that kind of damage.
Possibly.
Maybe somewhere
I
deep
wouldn't rule it
down,
out.
instead of it being a sinkhole, maybe something deep under, like a machine. Is there any machinery that you keep underground or anything like that that could have exploded?
Well, we definitely have machinery underground, but we keep tabs on it. We don't go into, we obviously can't investigate every single bit of machinery that's underground. People have their privacy for a reason, but we haven't heard any reports.
Okay. Have you? So of course, like you've gathered the official like opinions and records of what people saw, but what about like anything before? Has anything been happening in the past few days that could have been like any kind of building pressure, or any like normal locals have spotted some monster or creatures or weird happenings in their houses or something? Any news like that?
No, it's been just about all quiet. I mean, honestly, the headlines are still talking about, you and Elrin, so.
Ah. Well. How's he doing?
Well, he's gone.
Oh.
He gave us a notice that he was leaving, didn't give a reason why. Not leaving the assembly, to be clear. Just like leaving the island for a while.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, we think he's doing some field research, but it's hard to know with that guy. He's older than me, and he's never been personable.
Right.
I mean, he does good work, and we give him the funding to do it, but he really whoever.
Oh, sorry.
After the whole fiasco, where they'd pull him out and revive him. He's just not been the same. He's been just angry. Honestly, he kind of came at me for a while. You know, we only... It costs a lot of money to revive somebody, and when we only revived him, he got really bent out of shape. Unfortunately, by the time that he was conscious enough to tell us about that, it was too late to get anyone else. Kind of like scratches the back of his head.
Fortunate. Back to the mission at hand. What do you intend for us to do?
Well, what I'd like for you to do is to... He kind of like stops in place. Hold on, I'm getting a message. He kind of like puts two of his fingers to his temple and closes his eyes. Kind of gets back up from his chair and paces around the room, coming back to the window repeatedly as he listens. Yes, sir, I saw it. Don't worry, I'm working on a solution as we speak. I've got Mariana's Trident in the room with me right now. Kind of like scratches the back of his head again. He's had a nervous demeanor, but he looks especially nervous right now. You actually notice, I would say, even just like as he's kind of staring out the window at the tower, his hand that he has up to his temple seems to be shaking a little. I'm sorry, sir. Kind of like glances back at all of you, sees that you're all looking at him, and hastily looks back out the window.
What was that?
Yes, sir. It won't happen again. Sorry.
What?
And he kind of like turns back to you. As I was saying, I would like you to go down there, just see how deep it is. If you can find the cause of it, get rid of it.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds pretty straightforward. Jump at a hole, find out what's down there.
Just about.
Okay.
That we can do, I believe.
We can do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Huh.
Should we go? Do you seem like you want us to leave?
Is
So what
there
are you doing
any-
for us about this?
Whoa. Okay.
Correct.
Right. Well, our funds are a little wrapped up at the moment, but if this turns out to be a substantial thing, I can offer you 1,500 gold for your trouble.
Good, alright.
All right.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm feeling charitable. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know,
I mean,
it would
might as
really,
well
it
make
would
the world-
really be a shame if people lost their houses over this and everything like that. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
We don't want to
It's
have a bunch
really.
of people houseless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the right. God.
And whatever's
Craig
in
mentioned
the
that
tower.
he just got stressed, dude. Craig mentioned
Yeah.
compensation.
Also,
and he-
whatever is in that tower. Ooh.
But yeah.
we
Yeah,
got
honestly,
one thing
yeah.
for the tower each. I'm joking.
One thing each.
You should have haggled for that then.
Damn.
No, I'm joking.
I'm not gonna lie. I own a whole thing for haggling penciled into my notes, and nobody even tried. I
Really?
did.
I'm
did.
okay.
Aw. Dude, this is people's houses
And,
on the
and
line.
dude,
That's
dude,
good
if
on
we
you.
don't do this,
up.
people will straight up lose their homes. I'm gonna do it. Like,
Yeah.
You're just lucky I made Korak ask. Y'all were about to do this shit for free.
Fair enough.
we would have done it for free too.
Alphon definitely would have, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like basically everyone in the party would have done it for free because there's just like innocent homes and lives at stake.
Yeah.
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 But still, you know,
You get money
I
too.
just didn't
you
even
guys
think about
are
it.
like ultimately you are like, you know, contract workers for the assembly. It's only fair that you get paid.
It is.
You are, you know, very frequently throwing your life on the line. The least they can do is actually make it worth your while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope Harlem's
Anyway.
not mad about working for the assembly there.
He might be a little mad.
Alrighty. Now, as much as I would love to carry this on,
No.
I think we are going to have to call it here because I know, that we all have real life obligations to get back to.
No.
Can we just get like down there? I just want to get down there.
We'll have to
I'd
save
be
it for next
down.
time, punks.
Ah.
I'm
If you guys
sorry,
just want to say,
gang.
like, oh, you go down, like, to the edge of the hole, then that's fine, but, like, I do feel like we should
I want
call
to know
it here.
how we're getting
before
down.
we-
How are okay? For answer my riddles 3. How are we getting
Okay.
down?
Like,
Do we got-
easy.
Ropes, probably,
Okay.
Rope,
unless you
yeah.
guys have a better idea.
Carpet.
Robes.
That's
The
fair.
carpet, of course. I totally forgot about the carpet.
Yeah.
Bit of both.
I forget I
easy.
have this owl
in
thing
the
now. What
house.
is this owl again?
Oh yeah, you have a whole giant owl at your disposal.
I have
that
a
can
giant
also get you
owl.
down. Yeah, you guys have plenty of
Yeah.
ways to get down. That's not a problem, really. And if all else
Yeah.
fails, you have rope.
Okay. It's question 2. Question 2. How deep is the hole?
He said 100, like at least
He
100.
said at the most. He said at least 100.
I should clarify a tiny bit. The scouts went down 100 feet and they found solid ground, but the hole does like go down further, just not like straight down.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And then question number 3. What's my third question?
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, well,
Yeah, I don't know.
If you ever come
Answer
up with
your
a question 3, then let me know.
Answer your riddles too.
Answer my riddles too.
Answer
I'm
my
so
riddles
sorry,
too,
gang.
or I'll turn your ass blue.
I'm so sorry. I
Anyway.
feel like the conversations took up so
Thank you
much
all
of
so much for
session
watching.
today.
This was a nice little chill session to kind of get back into things. Well, chill is an interesting word to use
Chill. Yeah, shut up. It wasn't not chill.
for it. A non-adventure based session. Let's say that. It was an RP heavy session. And I felt like it was good. We shook off some rust. It was very nice. And we'll see you next week, hopefully.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Mm.